Coming to you from the Thunderdome, the Digital Underground, stone's throw away from downtown Dallas. It's the good homies. You know who it is. It's the blackest one of them all. Pretty black, what they call me. To the left, I got everybody's favorite country cousin. It's the good homie Mario.
Look out, world.
To his left, sitting in for Chewy, is my motherfucking favorite light-skinned nigga. The good homie Danny.
Hey, what's up, world?
To his left, I got Lauren, a.k.a. Fidel Castro, a.k.a. Phil Cosby. It's the good homie Phil.
What's happening, homies?
We back in here like we never left. How was the boys' days off?
Good, man.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Nothing special, just chilling. Everybody hanging out with their loved ones.
Yeah, for the most part, that's what I did. I had some family come in town and shit, we kicked it.
That's always good, man.
Yeah.
Well, you niggas sure are engaging.
I will say, for me, because I didn't get a chance to say that last time, but for me, though.
Ah, yeah, that's right. I just took off there.
Yeah, you just took off like Delta or Spirit with one wing. Yeah, man, you know, I went to go see Sinners, bro.
Oh, shit.
Finally seen it, huh?
It's a good movie, bro.
It's
Damn
pretty
good
fire,
one, man. That's a good one.
I ain't watched it yet.
That's
They was
crazy.
spitting on that movie.
Oh, we for fucking got. We're not talking about Sinners. I haven't watched it yet, but we are. We did.
Oh yeah, you talk about the All of Us.
Oh my God, it's not all of us. It's a UPN show.
Oh,
Wait.
Oh,
Before we get there, so
Xena the Warrior Prince.
everybody good from the last go around.
Yeah.
Danny's first time here. How you feeling, big dog?
Pretty good, man. I finally, can hang with my homies and drink fucking beer.
Yeah.
I got to be on Spotify to do it. That's fucked
That's
up.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Right? But that's one of my favorite pastimes,
Crazy
though.
as-
I gotta come do the pod to
drinking
hang
beer
out
with
with my
friends.
friends.
And you know, I was actually thinking about that, brother, because we've had so many situations between work and me having to crash at your house, so I wouldn't go to jail. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, oh man, my nigga, he coming through, man. You know, it's been a minute.
Hey, man, I just been watching a little while, man. Proud of y'all, what y'all have accomplished so far, man. It's cool, man.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, when your birthday?
February 25th.
Oh, okay. Okay, February birthday. It's just niggas born in February. We're not talking to the goddamn microphone.
Damn.
I thought it was the Aquarius niggas, but he's a Pisces. Microphone.
bad.
Microphone.
My bad. Thought I was in there.
Yeah, nah,
Get
you
in
was doing
there.
good. You was just trying to look around.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I had to, I typically come in this mug just for the opportunity and the privilege to shit on my girl. But I can't this time, man, because she did right by me on my birthday.
Man.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Good for her.
Yeah, yeah. Speaking of which, how did your birthday go?
Man, it let me know that I have, all right, so I put it like this. I was under the impression that ever since the pandemic, since COVID-19 hit, and I lost my sense of smell and my sense of taste, that it was never coming back all the way, right? I was fortunate enough to find out that wasn't true. I've just been eating poor.
Damn.
Explain eating poor, brother.
Just regular everyday food. Chick-fil-A, poor. Texas Roadhouse, poor.
Chemicals.
Chili's, extremely poor.
Chemicals.
McDonald's. I turn my nose up at McDonald's and Burger King when I go by.
Yeah.
It's but my girl did something so amazing, so special for me on my birthday. She took me to, don't laugh all you rich niggas, but for us regular niggas, she took me to Sizzler. Nah,
We going Sizzler. We going Sizzler.
She took me to Texas Day, Brazil.
Word.
Yummy.
Man,
A lot of meat. That's a lot of meat.
Listen, dog, when I tell you, I tasted every bit of meat that didn't have pork in it in that motherfucker, dog. It was like I'm eating that shit. Like, all right, let me paint the scene, man. We get there right on time. Great reservation for 2. We go sit down. We're in Uptown, right off of Oakland. Y'all know that Texas A Brazil location if you're out here in Dallas or whatever. So we sit down. Waiter come. Have you been here before? No, sir. Poverty has me in a fucking chokehold, and I'm trying to break free, my nigga. He said, same, brother. I'm Venezuelan. You're going to talk about that later in your podcast. Cool, my nigga. But anyway, so, all right. So he's like, hey, well, what would you like to drink? Well, obviously this alcohol because I have a problem, and I like to drown all my problems in alcohol. But as well, we would like something to drink to quench our thirst, right? Mm-hmm. And so then he comes, he asks, he's like, hey, okay, well, we have Saratoga. Would you like it regular or would you like it sparkling? My girl, thirsty ass, of course, sparkling. But I didn't care if it costs more or not because I'm not paying for this meal. It's my birthday.
It's my birthday.
I pay for it later somehow, but today, this particular night,
Trickle down economics.
So this particular day, so like, all right. So they come bring the Saratoga to the table. I got my little chalice or wine glass or whatever the fuck it is.
Little John cup.
I'm poor. I don't know, nigga. It's a cup shaped like this.
Damn.
But anyway, so
Carpenter's cup.
Oh,
that's what it's called. I don't know. Anyway, so buddy come Manuel pours my Saratoga into my cup.
Not over the wrist.
Come on, nigga.
Ooh.
I say
A little wrist action.
thank you, brother. Take my first sip of that shit. This must. Y'all watch Snowfall before? Mm-hmm. Y'all remember when Mel hit that crack?
yeah.
That must have been what it felt like when Mel hit that crack for the first time. I felt blessed, nigga. I said, oh my God. You know what? This whole time, well, not this whole time, but recently, as of late, I have not been a believer in God. But if Saratoga
put you on.
God did.
Golly.
he might have died on that cross. Anyway, but to continue the story,
that's some strong shit.
I know that shit fucked up. But anyway, to keep the story pushing, man, like, dog, they just had some of the finest meats you would ever taste. Buddy come through. Hey, would you like this this leg of lamb? I said, yes, please. Put that on my plate, my nigga. He said, thongs, please. I said, nigga, I don't wear no fucking thong, nigga. Your thong. Nigga, what?
He wants your fart.
He want my tongs.
Oh, yeah.
Tongs. To grab the meat that he was cutting for me to put on my plate.
Oh,
And watch.
he didn't speak American.
He spoke as if Trump is going to deport him by the end of this year.
And I know it's English. For those that don't know, I know it's English, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm
we about to
sorry.
get into it.
Because
Good job, right?
So, but anyway, long story short, man, I had a really great time. Thank you to my girl for the amazing time that she showed me at Texas Day, Brazil. And I just got to go sell a brick or get my money up because I deserve to eat meat like that every day.
That's what's up. And shout out to Phil, old lady, for giving him the pleasure of eating different meats.
Yeah, man.
Because
Not with his
enjoy it
hands.
too.
Yeah,
With
it's
the
meat
tongs.
on.
Not with his hands.
every
And every time that spicy beef or that filet mignon came along, like if I was full, I made room.
Yeah.
Hey, come here. Put that on my plate. I'll breathe it out. Come on.
So I got a question. Do they just know how you want your steak in there? So
Okay, so they come around with different cuts.
okay.
So they'll be like, do you want this medium? Oh, well, they'll be like, hey, I got this whatever, and it's medium. I got
Okay.
this whatever, it's medium rare.
All right.
They came one with, oh, it's well done. I said, not that poor nigga. It's why I eat well done steak. But anyway, man, enough of my shit, dog. I'm sorry.
he said that's for niggas. Because black people do not believe in eating anything that ain't cooked all the way.
Shit, I used to be like that until I learned. But fuck, look at me hitting my
Chill
microphone.
out with that mic, sir.
I know, man. I look at me
Get
fucking
'em.
up.
I heard that was a problem.
It is a problem,
It is.
and I be the man. I'm the mic. I ain't gonna say
Police. Yeah,
that. Yeah, police.
You was about
But-
to say some shit.
But both are bad to us.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm sorry, man. Right? I keep. Sorry, man.
So you can smell now?
Huh?
You can smell now?
He can smell that prime cut beef. That was getting,
Saratoga. He can smell that damn Saratoga.
the bubbles opened up his nasal cavity.
Oh, and with the
sinuses.
Saratoga, the shit so funny about the shit is like I was like, damn, I was at Walmart the other day, like the poor nigga that I am, and I fuck around and went
Shit,
and
Walmart ain't pulling no more.
I fuck around and seen that Saratoga there. I said, ooh, they got a steel in sparkling. give me that sparkling, bro. But that shit did not hit the
It
same.
hit different.
Because the one that they send to Texas Day Brazil is not the one that they sell at Walmart, brother.
No, they come straight from straight out the spout into your table.
The Saratoga spout
Yeah,
that's connected to the heavens upon high,
it is.
where God is judging us for all of our sins.
From the Garden of Eden, where Adam and Eve laid.
All right, man, go ahead, because I'm finna start doing some unnecessary shit, and I can feel it in my soul, brother.
All right, man. Mo Diddy.
Yeah.
Take that.
Don't.
Take that.
Don't take it.
Nah, bro. Better not.
We can do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way. Diddy, let you pick.
I like it. And I won't.
I'm gonna let you pick. But yeah, man, this is just more Diddy news and just more information coming out that he's a wild one.
Yeah.
This is a wild nigga.
Yeah, I want to ask if the information that's coming out is it incriminating information within the case, or do it feel like they just putting this business out there, y'all?
They just airing his laundry out, man.
Yeah, I feel like it's they're just trying to show you the character of everyone involved. Because for me personally, especially when it comes to the racketeering part of it, like I haven't really heard anything solid yet to make me say like, yeah, that homeboy going down. You know what I'm saying? So,
A Rico by yourself is crazy. I'm starting to ask, who the hell did he piss off? Because he's not the only one that does these type of things. So
Yeah.
who did he piss off to get his business out there like that? And not just Cassie, because that shit could have easily been taken care of.
Yeah, I hadn't heard anybody say, Rico by yourself is crazy, but that is crazy. Like we've seen like maybe 3 Ricos lately, and for the most part, it's at least 4 people going to jail each time.
But the thing about Rico for me is, why is it so prevalent now within the black community or the rap community? They can do Ricos, but you got motherfuckers, known mobsters. Mm-hmm. Known.
I think it's because, the rap community or the rap sphere has like adopted this mobster thing.
Yeah.
Like you got Noriega, you got, a lot of the rap has tried to emulate that.
Right.
And tried to, I don't know, say glorify that.
Yeah, they have.
But
it's always been glorified.
They arresting the niggas, and these Italians is moving how they moving.
They got arrested too. They got arrested.
they did
They out of there or in the ground.
that or in the ground. I think with the Diddy situation, it's like I was extremely immature last week.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I was. Because I was like,
Just last
They
week.
figured it out.
because last week I was like, Tweedly.
Tweedly.
You know what I'm saying? That was very immature, man. But like there are, it's a lot of nuance to this case. And like I said, all the information isn't out yet. The case isn't over. But from what I heard so far, I do believe that I can say with confidence as far as let's tackle the Diddy and Cassie situation. In my mind, 2 things can be true, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, Cassie is a victim, right? But I think there's another V word that applies to her, and that's volunteer.
Glad I didn't say what I was about to say.
Participant.
But yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It feels like from some of the stuff I heard from the case, as far as like, if, God bless the dead, if Kim Porter would not have passed away, if Diddy wouldn't have came out with the post that he made and saying that Kim was his soulmate and all that good stuff, I don't think Cassie would have felt as played as she did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess I gotta be mature today.
That's what started it,
okay,
right?
that was good. So let me can I
Go ahead.
I'll go and say, so for the most part, that you kind of putting down what I've been saying the whole time. As far as the case goes on, it's starting to feel like she was there. You know, nothing was a problem for the most part, except, you know, as far as him being physical for him, with him being physical with her. It wasn't a problem up until the point where I guess she was ready to be paid off because she was right there going along with the freak offs. The freak offs wasn't a problem. The other stuff was what it seemed like.
Right. And if we are to keep it just 1000% honest, I'm gonna look dead into this camera, and it's like, when it comes to domestic violence, domestic assault, it's like, yes, when we look at somebody else, we can point a finger. It's like, you are obviously wrong. But shit, you right there watching that motherfucker saying we're in the bathroom, or whoever the fuck is watching this, whether it be you or somebody that you know, you are aware that domestic abuse happens way more than you think. I think it's because it's somebody so rich, so powerful, so well beloved that was a public figure in people's eye for such a long ass time. Then it becomes, when you throw the freak offs in there, it becomes extremely salacious. But some nigga getting paid minimum wage beating on this bitch right now. Okay. I said, I said I was gonna be mature. I'm sorry. So it's not a thing of being rich or poor or whatever, but some men that have these particular demons or issues they need to work through when it comes to how they treat the woman that they love and or that they are abusing. And that's a conversation that's extremely tough to have and extremely bold to have. But like I said, everybody at this table and you at home listening, well, I don't know, you might be at work on the toilet taking the shit out, no nigga. But you know good and goddamn well that like you know at least one or two people in your life, male and or female, that enjoy that type of shit. And now people want to get on a high horse and crucify this man because he's rich or because it's in the public eye. But
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare ask y'all to expose yourselves or whatever. But y'all know, y'all fucking know better. No didn't. But, no didn't. But want to get on the internet and act high and fucking mighty.
Yeah.
Oh, Dios mío. How could he do Cassandra like that? I know. And bitch, you just got a patch slapped out your head 2 months ago. Well, I shouldn't say that. That might be too far. Yeah, but it's like people go through shit. Hell, women abuse men.
Not spoke about.
Shit happens.
Yeah, shit happens and I just feel like I say for the most part, it's a whole victim mentality that comes with this case, in my opinion. It's hard to sit up and have your opinion sometimes because it don't fit with what, you know, it's especially putting out a broadcast, but my opinion might not fit what I'm supposed to say. But I do think that this shit came down to some money. And then it got him in trouble because they was out here having fun.
Yeah, they was.
They was doing drugs and fucking off.
In an extremely toxic relationship that both of them fucking enjoyed.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But then the shit came down to some money after she felt like she needed to be paid off after what she been through with him. Yeah. And that shit, hey, them dogs smelt that. Them dogs smelt the sin, and now they going after the rest of it.
Yeah. She got paid though, right?
Yeah, got paid.
That's how it got started. Yeah. That's how we even know about it.
So that's the flow of it. She messed around now. Whatever they had going on behind the scenes was going on behind the scenes. Then she was like, okay, well, if you're not gonna pay me the money that whatever I feel like I deserve, blah, 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 I'm gonna go public and put your business in the street. He was like, ha, bitch, try it. But I'm assuming. And then, so she go public with the shit. And it's like, oh, bitch, you did that shit for real. In 24 hours, the shit was resolved between Diddy and Cassie. Mm-hmm. All right? They both like the shit. No foul, no harm. Okay, that's between us.
Yeah.
But then a federal case, a criminal case, came about after that. And that's why people say, well, God damn it, Diddy, if you just would have paid this motherfucker the first time she said something to you, you could still be going around, running around this motherfucker with Carisha, having her spread cum on your. I said I was going to be mature.
My goodness.
I know. My bad. Somebody, go ahead. Somebody.
We've been mature enough. In today's news, I don't know how true it is, but they say one of the escorts, the Punisher, in his book, kind of gave details into the situation he had with Cassie and Diddy.
Yeah, the wealthy couple, as he put them in the book.
And it's a book, and we don't know how true this is, but Diddy could possibly be
Kanye's cousin.
a semen connoisseur.
Yo.
That's what it sounded like. I was gonna ask just quickly in his excerpts and things, did it sound like she was being forced in his book? Do he make it sound like she was being forced?
No.
She was with the shits.
Cassie and Diddy had a toxic relationship, and just from what I'm hearing so far, from what her best friend testified the other day, the sex workers, they had a rich and toxic relationship. Some niggas do it broken toxic, and it looks completely different. But when it's rich and toxic, it looks like what you see with Diddy.
Yeah, the people watching don't give a shit when it's broken toxic. That's the difference.
Yeah, they be like, well, damn, man.
I feel bad.
I guess the supervisor did piss him off at work. That's why he blacked the eye. I'm sorry, right? You was getting to somewhere.
That's just like my cousin now. Yeah.
What?
No.
Nah, go ahead.
No, because when you broken doing it, you can relate to somebody. You know somebody that's close to you. You know, we don't know Diddy, but
I feel like that's a price of fame. Like you got to have your ducks in a row. You can't be out here Shannon Sharp and like
Shannon Sharp.
you gotta have your shit together.
People are gonna want to know when you fuck up. They supported you when you was hot. Guess what? When you fuck up,
They say they heal you to nail you.
I feel like for the most part he had his ducks in a row until it came to this, because like allegedly
it was all kind of leaks, man. Cat Williams.
But not even with that. It's like, okay, we'll go back to the case whenever with the Shine case, where Shine had to go take that shooting charge at the club. I watched the surviving whatever doc that they had about Diddy, and the lady that got shot in her face, and hey, I seen this nigga shoot me.
Yeah.
The victim of the shooting saw you pull up a gun on her and shoot her in her face, and somehow
Shine got to take the charge.
Shine took the charge.
Money makes the world go round.
Yeah. So like in this particular situation with Diddy and Cassie, it's like, my nigga, you should have just handled business.
Yeah.
You know, in today's climate, and no disrespect to anybody that's been assaulted,
That's true.
but in today's climate, it just seems like it's easy just to say, when you want the bag from somebody that has the bag, you can just say, hey, he did this.
Yeah.
If they're a public figure.
Yeah.
If they're a public figure and you have some ties to that person.
And if you have something to lose, because just the accusation alone can fuck up your whole image and fuck your bag up. So it just seemed like now it seemed like that's the play now.
I might be wrong for saying this, bro, but like I really feel like Cassie is just as fucked up as Diddy. It's just in they dynamic, he was bigger, stronger, more money, more influence. But she was right there with the shits, dog. And
then, you know,
victim for sure.
You don't know what's true and
victim,
what's not true. But right now they're saying that I've heard that Cassie was actually, I don't want to disrespect the dead, but she was pretty much the Whitney in the Whitney Bobby
With the
relationship.
drugs?
Yeah. That she had got so bad that Diddy was actually trying to look out for her and send her to a rehab.
Yeah, I guess I would say that's similar, but in the Whitney Bobby situation, they say that, like, I guess the only difference would be is they say that Whitney put Bobby on
Whitney put
compared
Bobby
to
on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say only thing I would say that only bill I got for Cassie for real is her age. She was 19 when they met. That's the only thing I can give her.
Now that is the bell for Cassie as far as like when it comes to the grooming. I think he was 37, she was 19. He felt like she was easy to mow. And y'all not go. When niggas say, a bitch that's, I'm sorry, a woman that's green. I was too honest and gave it up. how some people really talk or whatever. But yeah, so I do agree with you.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can go for is her age. He knew what he was getting at the time, and whatever she did become, I mean, he molded her into whatever she became. But
because it was legal but predatory.
yeah, it was legal but predatory. I would say he molded her into what she became by the end of their relationship. But
Because 2-3 years younger, he R. Kelly.
yeah, 2 years younger.
I'm gonna pee on you.
And
But this is not a.
But he don't
Cassie
have the
case,
escort.
Right? She's not the plaintiff.
No,
She not the
Cassie.
plaintiff.
Cassie is not.
She don't need no bail.
she don't need no bail.
She already got her her money.
Yeah,
and
she-
immunity, even though she was right there doing the
And
same
the feds
shit.
just decided to pick it up.
I told y'all on some ignorant shit last week that I think that after the Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell shit happened, she was like, I don't want that to be us, nigga, so I'm finna fold on you before it happens. Because she almost seems like, but I guess the difference is as far as with Ghislaine or whatever, she would procure the young girls. Well, one, they was fucking with underage girls.
Right.
That's not the case with Diddy or whatever. So she would procure whoever for him and the group or the friends or whoever else. In this situation, she would procure the adult male
Men.
sex workers
Yeah.
for herself. But I guess in some places, most places, that's still a crime. So.
Yeah.
But
She part of the squad.
shout out to the one that's hurt the most in this case. Cassie's husband.
Man.
Don't
I got
get
a
me
theory.
started
I got
on him.
I got a theory about him too,
But
dog.
nobody suing until they met his ass. So don't
got a
get me
theory.
started on his ass. He getting paid.
He secured the bag.
He
Last
secured
week.
the bag. He probably was the one to say, we got a case.
You know it's tough. I can't just be out here training bitches and live the lifestyle that you want to live. Because like, dog, you think about it. All right, so last week I said there was Cassie's bodyguard at Diddy's. That's not true. There was our personal trainer that Diddy had paid for and bought and got for. Right? Cool. All right. Cool. All right. And so, like I said, it's just a toxic, really, really, really toxic relationship. So they end up running off together with each other. It's like, you know what? Let's sleep together. We love each other because we be doing squats. Yeah, let's fucking go. You deserve better. But like, and what I alluded to last week is like, when it comes to Alex Fine, that's her husband. It's like, dog. It's like, dang, her name Cassie Fine. That shit crazy as hell. Anyway, but when it comes to her husband, it's
That
like,
should have been her damn artist name, really.
is she art? Anyway,
She found her one, all right.
So, but my thing is, as far, but her last name, her name hard as hell, Cassandra Ventura, like that shit hard in the motherfucker.
Yeah, that's hard, man.
But when it comes to the husband, it's like you really put yourself in a tough ass, terrible ass situation. Because yeah. It's okay. Because like just the nuance of like, man, y'all done dated somebody before, man. It's like, and I'm sure all of us have either been in a space to where we hopped out of one relationship into another, or fuck with somebody that was hopping out of a relationship into another. Like, nigga, it's gonna be some fucking growing pains there.
Residuals.
So it's like, and then you think about what Cassie went through, the domestic abuse, violence, the freak offs, the lifestyle. And it's like, dog.
He probably went through hell trying to be.
He probably went through hell trying to love this girl, you know what I'm saying? It's like, dog, I cannot provide the lifestyle for you that Diddy did. I'm definitely not finna beat on you. Well, we don't know. He might not beat on you the way that Diddy did or whatever. I don't have the fame or the access that he did. And it's like, and then like, so with her, like if you coming off of that shit that you went through, all that trauma and shit, it's like, my nigga, you like the freak offs. Yeah. You a freak ass girl. And imagine this nigga's ego and his pride and his self-esteem when she be like, you know what, baby, like you be doing it right, but like, can you bring somebody else in here to fuck me and you just kind of sit over there and watch? Like she had to
ask for that at least once. If she asked for that shit at least once, he a wild dude.
Where I'm going is she had to unlearn her norm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That has been normal for you for a decade plus. And because of you being mad about him having a baby with his baby love with her mom, and then how he talked about Kim Porter, and you was cool with him beating on you, all that shit. You was cool with him having other girlfriends. But whenever Miss Porter passed away, And as a friend testified the other day, that like you felt like you were in competition with her and you were jealous of her because he would let you come to certain events or y'all would do Burning Man and shit like that. But the big event, like the New Year's, you couldn't come to.
Yeah.
And you expressed resentment about that to your no longer best friend who Diddy put hands on too, and you wouldn't even help. And the next time you talked to her, it was on some, hey, here's $30,000 in the NDA. And the friend was like, you know what? All right, I'm good.
Yeah.
Shit, you enjoy that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a really tough and fucked up situation.
But that's crazy.
And we won't supposed to talk about Diddy this long either.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see what's next to come in the trial.
You sick ass nigga.
No Diddy.
Yeah.
No Diddy. But in other news, Tory Lanez, now all of a sudden this evidence that's coming to surface.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all guys heard about that?
Yeah. He got some senator lady from California on this paper. I mean, my bad. Yeah, there's a senator lady from California, y'all can go look it up, who's saying that there's evidence that will clear Tory. My question to you guys is, do y'all believe them?
I mean, if you do or you don't that fall into you've already been convicted, so now you gotta do the time?
Not necessarily. They can.
They can. Yeah, if it's evidence that come out that show he's innocent, then yeah, they can overturn some stuff.
Okay, so the bigger question than that is, why wasn't this shit said before?
Yeah, where did this evidence come from, and why did they hold this shit until that man damn near lost his life in jail?
Are both y'all asking the same question? Because I'm finna answer it, but I know you spoke first. I'm gonna give you a chance to answer because I got an answer for you.
Where I don't believe the shit. That's where I don't want to hear none of that shit. But I'm sure your answer is more intricate than mine. But
it's not intricate. It's gonna be very straight to the point.
Oh, let's hear it.
That nigga lying, dog. I stand with Meg now. Like after our last pod and we did all that jokes, hey, I'm trying all that shit, dog. And I got to really thinking about the shit, bro. I don't have like a week to just really process the shit, new information, see Meg's statement that she put out on TikTok and TikTok only. And hit the bars. Like dog, like no matter how y'all feel about Meg or whatever, bro. Like, yeah, she lied to Gayle King and all that shit, but like, god damn, this nigga lying, bro. Like, he shot that girl, bro. I listened to this voicemail the other day. Oh no, this wasn't a voicemail. I think it was a jail call that he made to Kelsey whenever Meg was in the hospital. And like, even that call is like, bro, you guilty to the motherfucker.
Yeah. What was he saying?
Hold on, y'all talk. I think I got that motherfucker somewhere.
I say he offered her $1 million.
But not in that call that I heard. Hold on.
Offered who? Kelsey?
Offered
Meg
$1 million to keep it quiet.
Yeah.
That was part of the trial.
Mm-hmm. Damn, that's shit that they said in trial.
All right, hold on.
She'd rather see you in jail.
Listen to this. Listen to this.
Thank you for using Telmate.
Hello.
That's Tory. And crying.
Y'all got out safe and everything.
Huh?
Y'all got out.
This Tory and Kelsey talking.
Megan's still in the hospital. I'm
Megan's
outside
still
the
in the hospital.
What hospital y'all at?
Why what?
You said what?
You're listening to Street.
I said Megan's in the hospital still. I'm outside the hospital waiting.
What hospital are you at?
I don't know.
Don't tell him.
Let me see.
I think at this point, this is a jail call, so that nigga can't come anyway.
Peter,
Like he gonna pull up.
Peter.
You know, bro.
Sure.
Regardless, I know she probably never ever gonna talk to me ever again, but bruh, I just want you to know, bruh. Nigga, I was just so fucking drunk, nigga. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. That ass. I didn't even know what the fuck was going on, bro. Like that ass, nigga. I'd never do some shit like that, bro.
All right, so I think we heard enough.
Yeah, we heard enough.
The
we confessed.
the old drunk.
So
apology.
So last week, you know, when we was just talking about it for fun, having fun, I was like, man, we don't know who's lying. Because I was like, where'd the dance come from? And it's like, you nigga, like,
Right.
you did that shit, dog. And like, but It's like, cause like I'm watching everything go into play, right? And I'm on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and I'm seeing like different accounts say similar things about Tory to prop him up in a down Meg. It's like, then I came across these 2 different accounts saying the same fucking thing. It's like, nigga, you don't bought bots or you don't put money in these people's pockets to come out here and say these similar things or the exact same tweets, nigga.
Just trying to stir up a narrative.
Yeah, yeah. And so then you mess around and this is my honest opinion now. I think you stirred up this lie to send to Drake or Chris Brown or whoever the fuck else that support you to get them to do this petition. You know, they got names behind this and that and the other. And I, honest to God, I think you did that shit, dog. Because none of this shit makes sense. Because what the bro Mario was saying last week is like, dog, you didn't show no loyalty to your son,
right,
to your family, to yourself, or to your career over motherfucking me, Kelsey Harris, my nigga.
Come on, bro.
You
one of the top dogs out here.
Or I'm taking a case.
No, for a bitch that shot
For somebody that shot somebody else.
She probably was the top dog.
Yeah, because it's like it's not like you out here with your niggas. You not out here thugging. You ain't doing crime with these niggas, so you gotta hold that shit down. Like, nah, this is just some regular ass motherfucker, dog, and you just let that shit rock. It's like,
Or she could be the top dog. So what does the congresswoman where does she play in this though? Like, where does she come from?
Like fiancé,
I left field 2 or 3 years after the fact.
Yeah, payroll. To be somebody important, to come out and say something like that, for you to be a congresswoman and come out and say something like that, I think it's damage control for his career. He do got a date, you know.
And you know
he ain't
what?
in there for life. He gonna come home and try to have a career.
If the lady was big, old, fat, I'd be like, okay, it might be on something. But this lady is attractive and young.
Oh, she a fan.
Potentially so. Or, you know, there's a blogger, Malagra, I believe, that Megan is suing. And it's alleged that there were payments sent to her from Tory's father that influenced her to run negative information about Meg. So when you put all that shit into play, it's like it felt like they playing.
Yeah, he working.
It feel like they playing in their game.
He working for his career.
Niggas pointing at Rock Nation. Rock Nation is like, nah, nigga, you are playing more internet games than they are at this point.
My question is, what happened to the paper bag game? We don't put money in paper bags no more and just meet up and say, here.
Shit, I think that's what them niggas doing.
That might be what they doing. Like, you know, maybe that is what they doing. It's just still so obvious as to what they doing that we have to sit here and say, okay, you got to be on payroll. This man been convicted. You mean to tell me you have evidence that sets him free and he has been convicted, 2 years? This man done did 2-3 years in the bank done for that shit, and now all of a sudden you got some shit that's finna set him free.
The mixtapes wasn't hitting like he thought he was gonna hit. Them jail tapes.
Yeah.
He got that one song, hard than a motherfucker. No, Tory's a really extremely talented artist, but like, goddamn, like, what the fuck was you thinking, dog? It's like, well, you know what?
He said it.
You know what?
He confessed.
You know what? You know he didn't confess in that.
He was drunk. He got too stupid drunk and did some dumbass shit.
Yeah,
Shit, I don't even know what I was doing.
Yeah, I would never do no shit like that.
Yeah.
You lying ass nigga, bro.
Not she did it. It wasn't me.
Yeah. He didn't get on the phone like, man, why you shoot that girl?
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe I was so drunk and damn, I tripped out.
Yeah, that phone call didn't sound like nobody thought.
I was
Kelsey
scared.
Nah.
I'm 5'3". I'm 120 pounds.
Yeah, check
Meg
the
5'10".
I was nervous. I was drunk.
20 pounds.
What am I supposed to do
120.
with the Stallion?
5'8", anywhere from 5'8" to 5'10".
That's like a pit.
Her
180.
She 5'10". Her twerk
5'10", 180.
Her twerk when alone can get me out the paint.
Better get some jujitsu about you, bro.
Get in the gym.
Man, she get to twerking and my toupee get to flapping in the wind.
Every man ought to have a headlock in his repertoire.
So you know what? Okay, Diddy. Diddy
Protect yourself.
Okay. But
Protect yourself.
But
man.
here's the thing. Meg had this nigga by about 60 pounds, at least.
7 inches is a lot.
Ain't no
That's a lot.
7 inches of height, 60 pounds of weight at least. It wasn't shit Tory went finna do with this girl, but shoot her. But here go the thing though. She probably smacked this nigga around. And then he was like, you know what? I'm finna up it on you. She like, nigga, stop playing.
That should have been a
Oh,
defense right there.
like,
Self-defense.
He
That was-
can't go out like that.
That was like a Harlem Nights with Quick was fighting
yeah,
Double Reese.
that's why I said
Yeah.
he turned into Quick. He had to turn into Quick on him.
Nah, but that's not what it was, man. Tory tripped out, dog.
Dance. Talking about dance.
Like, I feel like
Twerk, bitch.
if they
And Looney Tunes and shit.
yeah, if they should take the word of this particular bodyguard or whatever, and if they should find out anything that they drumming out now between this seat holder of whatever political shit, whatever in California with this lady, this is a lie from the like. Think about that shit, dog. If y'all had to go to court and speak on a situation where it could be possible that you might have did something or whatever, are you going to be in the car with your significant other and be like, damn, I shot Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
You lying ass piece of shit.
Right.
These
Right.
niggas in this bitch lying their asses off.
They ain't even tell you to pull the partition. Yeah.
I didn't learn what a partition was until Beyonce dropped that song.
That's funny.
But I also didn't know that my taste buds still work until this past Friday.
That's beautiful,
So
brother.
you can learn new things every day.
Every day.
We learn new things every day.
Every
and
day we
like,
grow.
and then just taking that time to really think about the shit like Tory Lanez is a lie. Damn it. Lane start with an L.
Sad story.
Lies.
Lies.
With a Z.
Lies.
With a Z.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy as hell.
But
dog.
yeah, I predict when he do get out of jail, him and Meg going bar for bar. They going bar for bar. She gonna get him on up out of the paint by the time he get out of jail.
I would like to
Wrap him
completely
up.
disagree.
How long is the sentence?
10.
10.
Oh, it's 10?
Yeah.
Ooh,
She
I
gonna be
thought he had a
married
5.
and, old maid by
Nah,
then.
it's over.
Married a billionaire.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, she good.
Here's the thing though, like both their careers is over, cuz. So hers is over now, his is over when he gets out. It's like, dog, because like as this process goes about, if they should, whatever the nigga that had the press conference, hey, I just can't hold it no more. I was a bodyguard for Kelsey. And I heard her tell her man that like, I shot her. That's great. Like, come on, nigga, what a
passing out that
coinky
money.
thing.
Yeah, they passing
Boy.
out that money. Whatever they got left, they passing it out.
Boy, just line their asses off, dog.
And I got bills to pay.
Come over here.
Oh, lie? You
You
want
need a
to
nigga
tell
to
a lie?
tell a lie.
That's it. All I gotta do is just lie.
And then like in a couple of weeks, this whole conversation that we're having now could be turned out like maybe he wasn't lying. But for right now, you lying, nigga. It's like I wouldn't even put it past the nigga to like, hey, bro, you never getting out of jail soon. Poke me up a little bit. And I'll pay you something. I'll make sure your family good. I would not even put that past that
He
nigga
done
because he
did a lot.
desperate.
He done did a lot up
He
until
picked the
now.
wrong one to poke him.
But I mean, yeah.
Nah, he picked the right one.
He didn't get him out.
He didn't die.
Yeah.
I mean,
Burley.
it's the only reason why we're talking about it right now, right? It's because
Yeah,
Because
he got poked up.
stabbed. I think that's the only reason we talking
I
about it.
wouldn't. I seen this nigga. I seen this nigga at court getting his ass cooked in court. Walk out that motherfucker with his son on his back, and his son was the same size as him at 5 years old. I seen that nigga trying to look happy as hell. His son with his hairline fully intact because he's a child. Then Tory with his toupee. It's like, yeah, I'm just glad. I'm just happy with my son.
Yeah.
No, nigga, your ass know you going to fucking jail, nigga, and you know you did that shit. Like,
Going to jail.
and then with that, like we kind of alluded to last week, like nigga, you just everything you did after the shooting, like okay, on the phone call, you showing all kinds of remorse, but everything you did opening in public, as far as the songs with the baby and the music video y'all did, and everything you did after that, nigga, was brash, rude, callous, like just to be quite honest, bro, and like you just kind of really deserve to be where you at.
Yep.
And all those. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say as far as Meg's career is, like you say, her career is over. I do think her music career has dwindled
Yeah, it's
a
a wrap.
lot, but I do think she still has a brand though, and she
yeah.
will still be able to sell her name. I think she's still good out
Her
here
name,
for the
her
most
image,
part.
yeah.
Yeah, her name and image is still good out here, so She's still gonna be able to get $1. You know, she on the other side of the wall,
And she rap better than Lotto, and she make better music than Lotto.
yeah,
She can rap a little bit.
yeah, she
Yeah,
can
she
rap a
can.
little bit. So I think she'll be all right. Honestly,
Like I'm almost at the school that Lotto is supremely. Wait, no, never mind. We're not even talking about Lotto. I'm sorry, but we'll talk about that some
Catch
other day.
Yeah, we can definitely go in that mud.
Yeah, because I don't think she that nice no more.
Anyway,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not asleep on how they did that Lotto shit.
Yeah, okay.
Tory needs to call homeboy Prez. Maybe he can get him off.
They say, shit, he asked. He had already asked for a pardon.
A closed mouth don't get fed.
So did Tiger King.
Yeah, that's
Right, so the Tiger King.
Get me out of this.
Tiger King boy husband died or got transferred somewhere
Yeah,
else.
Tiger King's husband died. He said he
crazy
ain't want to
life.
even live in that bitch no more.
It's a crazy life right there.
Damn, I'm out here.
This is the life.
I'm out here fucking a nigga named Tiger King.
It's crazy. But speaking of homeboy Prez,
Self transition.
damn.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of homeboy Prez, he just lifted the temporary protection for 350,000 Venezuelans.
Did he lift it or was it that Congress?
Congress.
Oh, I mean
It
that's
was,
the Supreme Court.
Yeah, the Supreme Court lifted the
Cleared a path for this nigga to get these.
the protection order
Yeah,
that was put in place by Biden.
2023.
Froze all refugees except
The Africans.
The ones he won over here.
those were actually expedited.
Yeah.
Our taxpayer money is going to house them people without the whole asylum process that all the other people are going through.
They don't care about that at all. At all.
I was on TV today with that. I was watching CNN before I came over here, and he was trying to say that all
The
these
Liberal News Network? No,
crosses,
I love great.
they had it. He was sitting
Oh!
next to a screen, and it had a picture of a road and all these crosses.
Dog.
Right.
And he was saying every one of these crosses is a grave of a farmer that was killed, a white farmer that was killed.
Because he lying about a genocide.
Yeah, he lying. He pushing that
And then
genocide.
they were like, "Nah, this is actually it's a
protest.
memorial, but it's not. These are not graves, sir.
Yeah.
like stop."
And then wasn't he actually sitting there with the
South African president.
Yeah, it's like dog.
I think they halfway want it with South Africa. I think they halfway want to start some shit and get up over there on their shit
But
and
like
get to
what,
fighting
though?
them.
Well, like what though?
There's resources over there.
I think they want them resources
I
and
don't think they want that.
and now I think they think them people sweet and can like that shit happened before.
I tell
They
y'all.
think they can be taken again.
Let me tell y'all what I think, right? And I expressed this before, but I just believe that the fertility rate amongst white people is low here compared to black or Hispanic people. Now, they're only a few points apart. I think like with the Hispanics, 58, 55, 52. But you're being outpaced. And so I don't think they really have a problem with Venezuelans or any other brown or black person that comes here. It's the fact that y'all are coming here. Okay, you're right. My bad. You're right.
They do.
I misspoke. They have a problem with the brown and black people that come here because we are outpacing the white people that have been in control of this country for so long. So even though with these Venezuelans that came under this particular program who pay taxes in this country, they still would try to, or Venezuelans and other people who came under this program, they'll still try to criminalize them and say that they're this, they're that, they're MS-13, blah, whatever the fucking blah. When these people, like they work next to you at your jobs, they pay taxes just like you do, they pay their rent, they get up and go to work every day just like your bitch ass do. But for whatever reason, because he get up here with the thumbs and oh, it's very big, very large, y'all think that these people are criminals, and they're not.
They all went through the process.
Yeah,
And that was the whole thing running up to the election was these people were actually here illegally. And, so what? They're active members of society. They came here illegally, so we got to get them out because that's the law. Turns out that was bullshit. They were all here legally. They were all doing the right process in the had court dates.
Yeah.
And then he come through and say, "Hey, no, actually, no, y'all can all get the fuck out.
Yeah, before your court date.
And we're gonna call you criminals on the way out.
Yeah.
And you might go to El Salvador which is basically a death camp. He said nobody gets out.
Yeah.
And no due process.
And that's a part of the game because like Phil say, just to add to that, you have a $5,000 child credit now. Now they had
Well, not now.
well they trying
They floated it out.
yeah
the
they trying to push that they trying to push that through, but they had just recently reduced the child credit. Just another way to boost the population. Just same thing with the whole
Or it expired, right?
what's that?
Child credit.
Well, from what I seen, they reduced it from I think it was 2,500 to 1,500,
On the budget. Or just
overall.
Don't get me lying.
Yeah,
I don't
they-
care about politics.
Because you have to adjust based on your income and stuff, but
yeah.
that amount was reduced, and so you had a $5,000 credit that's floating out there. Then you also have no more. They're trying to get rid of Plan Bs and everything else.
They're always against contraceptives, but that goes into their low fertility rates.
That also
It's like, so-
and it all plays a part. Same thing with the abortion clinics.
Yeah. Don't
That's
get me
the
started
white
with the
genocide people. The
Yeah.
Stephen Millers of the world.
Yes.
Yeah, and don't get
Making
me into the
policy.
Planned Parenthood shit because there's a lot of shit that Planned Parenthood does for women. It's not just killing
Right.
unborn babies, and it's
But you got to push your agenda, right? Because if you are
That's the whole
homeboy
thing.
president and your
Yeah, that's your
administration,
whole
you
thing.
have to push an agenda, and
Yeah.
that's the agenda that white people gonna be died off, or minorities by 2050. All these Hispanics are
And
coming
you
in, they
ain't
taking
stopping
over.
it. That's my whole thing. You ain't stopping that shit. So
And it's a lot of Trump voters. I think they misplayed that or misrepresented that they're just bringing these people over to vote Democrat when most of these people are coming from communist countries in South America that are on your side that will vote for you.
Yeah,
Can't
if you
vote.
let 'em
They're
in,
not
they-
citizens.
yeah.
They can't vote. That's
Can't
that's
vote.
that's the thing.
But if
that
you
we just
accept them
glossing
in,
over.
they will vote for you if
Yeah,
you show them grace.
and they just destroyed that, and they're on a time clock. What, a year and a half till these midterms to figure something out because all these people are going to turn.
Yeah.
yeah.
They see what you're doing.
But and also with that though, it's like, God damn it, man, fuck. One of the reasons why I don't really care for politics anymore is because like the American voter is so fucking fickle, dog. It's like they won't take any time to research for themselves. They just go by like the catchiest headline. We won't take any time to think outside ourselves and think about, okay, what's best for this particular country. We'll just get on some shit. It's like, man, and no disrespect to nobody, but damn it, I don't want the transgenders having a fucking bathroom, so I'm gonna vote against my own interests because I hate these niggas so fucking much,
Just vibes.
dog.
That's it.
Just,
That's
I
what it
think he's
is.
cooler than this.
That's
I mean,
what I think it is.
I
The
think he's
Cool
cooler
Kids
than
Club.
this guy, other guy that's falling asleep.
Yes.
Even though like I don't even subscribe to anything that the Republicans do, but I can't stand for this gay agenda. They turning our kids gay.
Yeah.
So
That stuck, I believe.
That-
so
that's
so
just
now
last few weeks.
So now I have to go with the evangelical Christians who are an offshoot of white nationalism. It's like, what the fuck is you niggas doing out there? But anyway.
and as far and the 350, you know, the 350,000 people.
A lot of people
That is a lot of people.
here legally.
That's here legally.
Paying taxes.
Working.
This is all inflationary.
What do y'all man, come on, dog.
That was their big thing coming into this election was, Joe Biden created all this inflation. Every policy he's got is inflation.
And these people were legal until you said nah. Like they had been through the
They
process.
came here through
Yes,
our rules.
they were
our
legal
laws
until
to
you
do what they supposed to do.
Yeah, until you just decided to put the stamp on them. That's bullshit. While you bringing in, like it's basically saying the immigrants from now on, the immigrants gonna look how we want them to look.
It's called eugenics. What's that called?
Eugenics.
Where you basically cull traits that you don't like,
Right.
and you want these people to look white.
Yeah.
You want them to be rich because you got the $5 million gold card you
Yeah.
can get.
Yeah.
El Chapo got.
Yeah.
Right? El Chapo family got.
Yeah.
Okay, so that basically takes the mask off of it all. This illegal legal argument
Is
nothing.
nothing.
It's a rich versus not rich thing. If you got $5 million, you can be a U.S. citizen, or if you're a white refugee, you can be a U.S. citizen.
Quote,
Refugee.
quote unquote,
But if
Afrikaan.
Yeah,
you're,
South African news
if
saying
you're in
ain't no
Sudan
refugees.
or if you're in Gaza,
Nigga, if you
getting
look like
blowed
me,
up-
Yeah,
no,
no,
those are actually criminals and terrorists.
yeah.
Is that
Haitians.
Family Guy fucking meme?
yeah.
In real life.
Let's see if you pass the paper bag test or some shit
Dark
like
ones
that.
are terrorists. These ones are fucking refugees, actually.
Yeah, it's wild. I can see what they doing, and
Broad view.
yeah,
Yeah, because they don't. That's the thing about it. They used to kind of cover it up and tuck it under some other stuff, wrap it up, put a bow on it, make it look pretty, and give it to you. Shit, now it's just
yeah.
And they're cutting.
here's
You know what?
Here's some hyenas without the can.
You know what? In my opinion, I feel like they been giving it to people the same way. It's just the people's like, hold on, nigga. I got some self-respect. Like you can't no. No, Lyndon B. Johnson and niggas that came before him. You cannot talk to me like that. You cannot look at me like that. Nigga, I am a human, dog. I'm not accepting that shit no more. We as a collective, as a community, as people, we not accepting that shit no more. A couple episodes ago, whenever Chewy was here, and we was talking about the protests that they were having in all the cities as far as the Hispanic people getting together, Mexicans getting together and protesting this administration and shit they was doing. I've been told you niggas, burn this bitch down because they don't respect protests. All they gonna do is like, okay, if you protest long enough, they'll just, in my opinion, they're just like, you know what? They not gonna stop. So let's assimilate them into our culture and give them a civil rights bill and desegregate to take the sting off of what they're doing because they're actually making some progress. My opinion. But go ahead. Sorry.
Man, I think like several different communities in this country in the past have like gained white. They have gained whiteness, and I feel like the Hispanic community is like in the middle of that right now.
Yes,
Like
I agree with that.
Like Irish and Italian Americans, they were not considered white,
Right.
until a certain point,
Right.
in American history, and then it's like the Senate. You got to watch the Senators, man. You got to watch it.
But both of those were considered the underlings.
Yeah,
Kind of how the
And
the Druze.
and it started building up on them, like you're saying. So they're like, actually, y'all come over here with us.
Yeah.
Y'all with us now.
Yeah.
Y'all are actually white. Our enemy is these brown people.
Yeah.
And now, like I said, I didn't experience it till I came to Texas. That a lot of Hispanics they live in like a white culture.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
culture.
Like everywhere else I've been in the United States, that they're considered brown. They
Right.
hang with
Especially
brown
from
people.
the South.
And when I got over here, it's like, nah, we're white and we're like more racist than these white people.
Because I had said that before in a previous pod that Mexicans are told if you want to date outside your race, let it be white.
Mm-hmm.
And just to go back to protest, before I forget it, they will let us protest till our feet bleed, and all they're gonna do is give us a symbol. Or like, oh, we see y'all out here. Here you go. Nothing that's really.
Was it a symbol of water hose and some barking dog? No, I'm sorry.
Just a little, just like with the whole Juneteenth shit. Like, oh, here you go, black people.
Yeah,
Juneteenth.
now in the 2020s,
that's crazy.
And they give us like little symbols, but they never
just
give
for
us
a nigga to
anything
come and
that's
take it
real.
away, he's like, you know what, man, fuck the Juneteenth shit. I'm sorry y'all got on the knee, Nancy Pelosi.
Because when all these Asians supposedly was getting fucked up in the streets, it was only a few cases.
They came with the Asian hate crime bill real
came
fast,
with that bill quick as hell.
but couldn't pass no lynching bill at all.
Nothing.
Yeah,
I just think
Slap
it's
in the face.
growing because you remember whenever 9/11 happened and it was
Inside
people
job.
beating the fuck at an Arab
Brother, hold on.
There was people beating the shit out of
They
Arab
were.
people.
They were.
And
Yeah.
the president was like, "Hey, that's not a good idea. These are actually our people." Now we got a president that says, "That's them. Go get them."
Yeah.
It's actually
Sick 'em
China.
boys.
It's the China virus. Whoop.
Sick 'em
They
boys.
Yeah, what's him?
I'll send fucking COVID tests to Russia, but y'all go ahead and get these China virus people. It's actually China. And anybody you
I
see
don't
is,
get it.
Yeah, he gaslight every bad situation.
And it's I feel like the last administration he had, because he already did this shit 4 years ago. All this shit failed 4 years ago.
Man.
And now he's
Failed
got,
terribly.
He's got this racist base that is powerful. That was sleep.
Which is the undertone of America.
Yeah, it's America. All this shit like that we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about this other stuff. This is all because we've never dealt with it. We've never dealt with it. So
Not a lifetime.
Yeah, as a country, we never dealt with it. Like,
What dealt with what?
like racism, like
the
erratic.
fact
Like,
that this place was built.
So, and that's what I'm saying
on
as
the
far
system.
as in our particular lifetime, because like we can't say that there weren't presidents in the past who were more racist than him.
Right.
Oh, they were.
yeah, they were.
But-
Go ahead.
But
So,
in the,
but
in
I
the
understand
80s
what you're saying though.
In the 80s, we thought things were getting better.
Right.
And,
So
and
that's why in our
we're
lifetime.
moving forward. 85 was We Are the World. We're getting
We
better.
are the children.
Yeah. But Obama come in and they're like, oh hell no,
Yeah.
we might actually get run by black people.
Oh,
This
y'all
cannot-
thought we was
this
over that shit?
Not happen.
Yeah,
But
That shit was a reset.
But with my
was
but
reset.
with my thing with Obama, I'm not gonna squat too hard. The precursor for Obama to be president was his white mother.
Damn sure help.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's definitely it.
yeah.
But they tried to say he was fucking
Yeah, they called him
Oh, they call him
Arab.
Muslim. They call him Muslim at
Yeah, they
first.
said
Oh!
he wasn't from
Hussein
here.
Obama.
Pharrell. Let me.
Yeah, they tried to put it out there like he wasn't even from here.
I used to work at a sand plant in East Texas, driving a front end loader, and so you in deep East Texas. Me and Mario from East Texas, so and then this nigga's from like West Louisiana or whatever. So and I forgot where Danny's from. Where you from?
Southern Louisiana.
Okay, so we're no strangers to white racism. I'd say the least. At least I don't know what your experience has been.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
All right, so I heard this guy. I was working nights in the plant, and I'm watching. We was making silica sand, but that's beside the point. Y'all niggas don't know what that is unless you frack or golf. But we was talking. President Obama was in office, and this guy was like, he was talking to me honestly. He wasn't trying to be disrespectful. We was just having a discourse, but he just grew up in a mindset and a place to where like just wasn't around no black people to have no honest discourse. But what they call people from that part of the world is sand niggers. Mm-hmm. And that was my first time hearing that, or hearing somebody just openly say that to me just honestly. It's like, and like I said, it wasn't coming from a malicious place.
it was information. He was giving you some information.
He was giving me his mind, his world, and how he grew up. And within that same place, like somebody just hit me up the other day, this white guy that I used to work with there, and he was telling me how he grew up in a small Northeast Texas town. And like, so if somebody was being kind, they would go around and say, oh, that's mighty white of you. But he was saying it wasn't until he moved out of his small town and came to Arlington, UTA in Arlington, he was working at a bookstore. And he had, this is crazy as hell, because he was just really opening up to me. It was another night shift, and he was just like, some learning between whatever.
Right.
And he was saying that he was working at the bookstore, and there was a white lady that came in the bookstore acting ignorant. And he was like, damn, she's acting like a nigga. And there was this Mexican girl that like, you can't fucking say that.
Yeah.
And she corrected him on the spot and kind of educated him on where he was wrong. But how he grew up and where he grew up, that was just the lingo for them.
Yeah.
It's Webster. I mean, Webster say that. Webster says ignorant person.
Right.
But they
Yeah,
will
yeah,
never
that's-
say that to a white person.
No.
Yeah, they never
It
said
is
it
still,
to
in this context of this country and this time, as
We know it-
extremely
yeah.
racist.
We know what
like,
it
and
is.
he may have never seen a black person act like that woman was acting in that store, but that's,
And it was a white person acting like
and
that.
that was a white
And he had
person.
used that term
Yeah, he would
towards that
use
lady. It was
yeah.
another white person,
Yeah.
but he didn't know that like,
You ain't even been around no
can't-
black
you-
people.
you're not supposed to fucking talk like
You
that.
can't talk like that.
Shiloh Hendricks, right?
Yeah.
She
Well,
knew better.
if
She
he's
knew.
gonna act like that, that's what he said.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
that's what she
I'm just
said.
gonna
Like
call
this, yeah,
Shiloh
somebody taught her
fucking knew
that,
better
though.
in 2025.
She should have, but that should be.
I don't know because
taught.
you know
We're rolling it back, like I'm saying. We're rolling this shit
Yeah,
back.
he is.
Shiloh, like she was very intentional in the shit that she was saying, but we're not to go back to that
and
bitch.
you know ignorance
young
is
lady.
bliss, and there's a lot of people that love the ignorance that they live in. So
That's true.
Love it.
That's true. That's true.
But those people were here legally, did everything that they were supposed to do, and are now betrayed and being sent. They don't even know where. They're trying to make laws where they can send them to other places,
So
not just where they're from.
right.
And the Supreme Court has already ruled on this. Said, hey, you're not allowed to send these people to anywhere but where they're from. And he's just like, whatever.
I don't give
Whatever
a
you
fuck.
talking about.
Whatever plane going, put them on there. But yeah, man.
Make sure you get my people. Get the ones I want.
And they're only doing this because
Afrikaners.
this promise of we're going to get all these criminals is not working out for them. They're not finding these criminals because they don't exist.
yeah, they don't exist.
And they can't win their political agenda if they don't show people actually leaving.
Yeah.
This is all just photo ops. These big ass planes to El Salvador, that was just photo ops. They found that 50 of these people were actually here legally, not just didn't commit any crimes, were actually here legally. Got had a case, had a court date.
And that's the narrative. If the administration is saying if you are not from here, you're a criminal,
Yeah,
and people are running with that shit.
Brown actually not for.
And that's crazy because I was talking to my girl about this shit a couple of weeks ago when we was talking about this just at home. And it was like, it's like, to me, if I was Venezuelan, I'd be like, hey, fuck this country. Because y'all act as if y'all don't have y'all own homegrown criminals here to do worse than what you trying to allege us
Exactly.
for doing. It's like, it's crime every fucking where. And to sit up here and just act like it's just us coming to your bitch ass country to commit crime in this mud.
And this is a 34 count felon telling you this bullshit.
This is a criminal telling you about criminals.
And just for my American experience, every Venezuelan I ever came across was a working person. They providing for society. Every single person I know that is Venezuelan or somebody that may work with somebody else that's Venezuelan. These people are working legally.
Hard-working.
Yes, hard working
It
legally.
don't even make business sense what they're doing.
Yeah, it don't make sense because they got some good jobs too. It's some people I know with some decent jobs out here that's on the same shit that they talking about.
And they food don't be that good.
Nice.
Yeah, so anyway,
Mexican food is the best.
Word.
Yeah, that is true too.
except for chorizo.
I tried some bean and chorizo dip. That shit bomb.
Bussin'.
If Mary made it, like that's the only time I like, oh, it's a chorizo on these beans. That shit fire as hell. But anybody else, hey, keep that shit the fuck away from me. Swear to God. Anyway, so where we at?
Niggas from New Orleans.
Break time.
And we're back.
And we back.
Back.
You know,
Back to back.
off camera, my guy, Danny said he got some notes. He got a notepad and everything.
Yeah, I've been listening to you guys, man. It's a few things that I would have said, if I had been invited. We had Trump supporters on before me.
Ooh, hey, but
More than once.
Yes,
I was
damn
gonna pull up on
points.
y'all. I was gonna pull up on y'all. I got a new phone and Roderick's, address was not in here. I was about to pull up on y'all. Y'all would be like, oh, who's at the door?
And then here.
man,
But
I'm a
I
clear
got the invite.
communicator how I book guys, dog.
Hey, I'm appreciative. I'm here.
Yeah, for sure,
Appreciate
for sure,
it, man.
for sure. And you asked a while back, hey, when y'all gonna have me on the pod? And I know you listen,
Right.
because you're leaving hitting in our fantasy football. You're like, hey man, hey, Phil, the funniest nigga on the face of planet Earth. Watch out, other niggas that's comedians. Like, damn, that nigga Phil be having me rolling. That nigga's hilarious. Like, hey, if you do comedy, like you need to watch out for that nigga Phil because he's fucking hilarious, dog.
And that's
he
where-
don't even have no team of writers yet, nigga. He's just naturally hilarious, nigga. Just him.
And that's word for word.
Word for fucking word.
He's out of control.
Check the group chat.
I am out of control. I wish I really knew how insane I was, but more importantly, I wish I really knew how insane Rod is. But I promise y'all, whenever this nigga unlocks his insanity, like, we out of here. I'm insane, but y'all can tell that so far. But this nigga is Captain Insano, and I promise you, it's up for y'all. But anyway, sorry. Go ahead, brother.
It's okay. I just had a few things. There's a lot of talk about the Shedor situation.
Shedor. Okay.
My bad.
The pod, though. That was a pod name.
I think
Shedor
he's really good. You know, I think he's a good kid. I don't think that he just inherently a jerk off.
Yeah.
I just think they strategically played it wrong. They
Who is they? No DJ Khaled shit. Who?
his pops.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
His pops coming out months before the draft saying about where he was going to go.
Okay.
And then we compare that to the Manning situation,
Yeah.
which was after he had the first pick in hand that you heard he wanted to go to a different team.
Yes.
They played it early, and I think that hurt him.
Okay.
And I think it was a draft that wasn't filled with great quarterbacks.
Okay.
If both of all these quarterbacks would have came out last year with them quarterbacks, they'd have been second rounders.
Yeah.
Or
Cam
the year
Ward-
before that, maybe.
Cam Ward might have been at the end of the first round.
If he would have came out like in the
Last
CJ
year.
Stroud, Bryce Young draft. Who was last year?
No, last year you had 6 go in the first 12.
I can't remember who got drafted last year. Who the rookie
It was
quarterback last
Caleb.
year?
It
Caleb
was Jaden Daniels.
Daniels.
Oh, but
Bo
hell yeah.
Nix.
I'm not taking none of these niggas
It
over
was,
Jaden Daniels.
May. Who else was it? Penix.
I don't like Michael Penix, but I understand though.
I think he would have went before.
Would you think he'd have went before Cam Ward?
I got Cam Ward ahead of Michael Penix, but only because I seen when Michael Penix had pressure on him. It's like
Yeah, it was that one game.
yeah. We watched it at Bone Daddies, I think.
Yeah. But I don't think, so last year you had 6 go in the first 12. This year you got 5 go or 6 go in the first 5 rounds.
Hold on, time out. Hey, Dro, I know you told me like when we talk about sports, you just zone out, but now I learned something, nigga. You a man, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead.
I agree with that message.
But go ahead.
So one, I think it was a draft where it wasn't a lot of quarterbacks that were worthy of a first round pick, and 2, he didn't play it right. I've never seen that before in my life. I've never seen somebody fall like that to the 5th round who people thought was going to be in the first round.
Yeah.
But I also never seen somebody promote themselves in a way that put their own self down. Like you watch Christian McCaffrey videos or Derrick Henry videos or these Russell Wilson videos, where they make themselves look like a superhuman person. You doing all kind of crazy, or Alvin Kamara videos, right?
Yeah.
The nigga pulling that truck or some shit like that.
Yeah. This dude came up on a joint video with him and Cam Ward and made himself look like he wasn't serious about it.
So do you know? Well, you know, cause you
And
listen.
that he needed water. He needed water.
So do you know? Like, okay, so, I'm sorry. Generational talent. I think Deion Sanders is a generational talent, right?
Are you talking about what you said?
Yes, because
I
Deion.
got notes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go get shit out there. I'm sorry. Let me shut the
I got
fuck
notes.
up.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, Mario.
Pacing.
Go for it.
Let's go.
This guy was actually right. He should have just looked it up right then. But nah, Deion as a prospect was not nothing close to Shedor as a prospect. He was checks notes. 86, he was first team All-American. 87, he was unanimous first team All-American. 88, he was unanimous first team All-American. He also ran track. He was the 100-meter champ. He was the 200-meter champ. He was the 4x1 meter champ in the conference. And he played baseball. And he was an outfielder.
Okay.
And he had in hand, I can go play for the Atlanta Braves.
I don't have to play
Same with
football.
Elway. You can't compare people like Elway, people like Kyler Murray. These people could actually say fuck the NFL.
Kyler Murray should have played baseball, probably.
and
But anyway,
do
go ahead. I'm
whatever.
sorry. Uh-huh.
He got the
Yeah,
bag.
he would
He got the bag.
Yeah, I think he would have
Homies.
got the bag in baseball
He
too,
got,
though.
he got the
but-
bag either way, but
Yeah.
and he just cost himself a lot of money. He's gonna be all right. I agree with Phil that. I mean, they already turned it around. They already Dion came out and said, this is not a pity party. This is not a pity party. Just stop with that. Mm-hmm. He's got his opportunity, and I think he's gonna be good. I don't think that the door is just closed. You're in there. You're in there, and if you are that guy, you will rise to the top. And he's in a situation where there's not a lot of competition for him.
Yeah, I think
be angry.
No, I'm not gonna be angry. I think I'm gonna say the same thing.
Be engaging.
I think he in a situation to where he is behind the 8 ball. There is money. I don't really think he did a whole lot to be drafted in the 5th round behind Jalen Milroe. There's nothing this man did in an interview or in a workout that put him behind Jalen Milroe on your board.
Let me turn this bitch up real quick, because
I think that's the only thing it could be.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Because he's better than him.
But I don't think he's due for a fair chance. I think they showed him what was about to happen.
Let me ask y'all a question.
This man not due for a fair chance.
But I'm finna say something funny as hell though. The same way Rod is sitting there not saying absolutely nothing. It's like whenever we talk about Joey Badass and these rapping ass niggas, I'm gonna be over here just the same.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna get y'all shit off.
But anyway. Did y'all see the video of Travis Hunter running routes?
No.
Y'all ain't seen it? Oh my God, he can't run no curl route. Them shits is not crisp. And then they showed his shit in Jacksonville, him trying to and trying to come back, off. Out route, off. Then it's like, okay, well shit, Shador messed around. They didn't say he fell in the draft the way he did, but he's like, well, goddamn. It's like, well, how good is Shador if your best receiver was Travis Hunter, but you gotta hold and pat the ball until he make his break, because he don't really
his timing.
He's not honed in on the nuances of playing receiver. Mm-hmm. Even though he's extremely talented with ball in hand, but he's not honed in on the route running.
He's an athlete.
He got the bag though, didn't he?
They showed
the bag. I think
they showed this clip from the showcase. Yeah, Jimmy Horn.
I think the other guy
Jimmy
is
Horn,
too. Javonte. Wester. Jonte Wester. I think.
So what they saying about
good.
Jimmy Horn and
I think Prime fucked them over too. Like the whole Prime shit.
But
that shit got them evaluated different as well.
Yeah, because
they love Travis Hunter, but they didn't treat Shador and the rest of those guys fairly.
I agree. Because
have you seen the videos with Shiloh and AB?
I seen those, but I also see what they said about Shiloh, Tampa Bay. Ricky Deal already signed. Hey, he's gonna be a part of what we do in the future.
In there, they're all good kids. I think Dion's program produced a lot of good kids.
Horn, they say that as far as he potentially has a chance to displace Adam Thielen as the slot receiver this year.
Yeah.
They first receiver they took was the boy out of Arizona, Ted McMillan or whatever. They say that the boy is looking better than Ted McMillan in camp.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either. But back to my point about Shador, off his notes or whatever. When it comes to Shador Sanders, maybe whoever they was trying to prop up as his best receiver was not his best receiver. When they was trying to make Travis Hunter his go-to receiver, it should have been Horn or should have been Wesker or West or whatever his name
or
is.
the guy that came before, the dude that's at the Cardinals right now. He wore number 4 first. I can't think of his name, but
sorry, buddy.
Sorry, guy, but you were good every time they
needed
one.
Hold on,
they
wait.
Just throw a fade to your side and you come down.
And you know what? I'm sorry. Hey, go through the rest of your notes. Because we don't mess around and just got to whatever. Sorry. What's next?
Another thing on this Canelo Crawford deal.
Ooh, oh, right, dick hard now.
A little bit. I got a little half chub.
He's got a halfy.
And I'll tell you something that I have not heard. I've heard a lot of talk about it, but I have not heard. Not even from Canelo fans.
I'm glad only men listen to this podcast, so they gonna really like this segment.
Not even for Canelo fans.
Unless you're a Trump supporter, you probably turned this bitch off already.
Bye.
Yeah, get D. Bye.
Aaron.
My nigga D. Aaron gonna listen because Aaron don't really give a fuck. He young. But my nigga D Bates, Hidden Valley,
He already turned off about 20 minutes ago.
But even from
Debates
Canelo
finally
fans,
in the last couple of pods.
from
Hold on. Let me say some shit. Hey, debates. If you really support the way I supported y'all opinionated podcast, I'm talking to you right here in this camera. I'm expecting a text message from you. And Chevy, Calvin, don't tell him I said shit.
Yeah. Let's see.
Because, and Calvin, if you still listen to the pod, bro,
You
you see where Danny Glover is at? This can be you one day. But don't say shit to D. Just come talk to me. Anyway, I'm sorry, Glover. Go ahead.
But back, what are Canelo
we got like
fans
2 more months,
not
so-
saying?
they are not saying that Crawford is not a better boxer than Canelo. I have not heard that. All I've heard is about the weight.
The weight, that is true.
but
That's all I heard.
But you know why? Who is Canelo's base?
The Hispanics.
And what they not gonna say?
That somebody better boxer than
No.
Canelo.
What they not gonna say?
That a black man can be
Yeah,
here.
there we go.
Yeah, they're not gonna say
There
that.
we
But
go.
I'm just saying, just from a logical perspective,
Oh, but this like how
I can see my eyes
Yeah.
that he's faster and a better boxer.
And I always
and-
say
and
he's the
nobody's
best
ever argued.
athlete.
Like
I
I'm
think
saying,
he's the best athlete in boxing.
Nobody's ever arguing me that he's a better boxer.
he got shot in the head.
Got a heart of a lion.
God damn, I want some more.
So he's a half inch taller, 3.5 inch longer reach, and a better boxer. How can Canelo beat him? But with one shot, maybe.
That was my point when we had that pod.
So
like,
Canelo got to be like he got to like look for the.
Gonna have to fight his best fight.
If they boxing, Bud should win.
And
But if Canelo fuck around and Garcia Haney this nigga, then
but
It's not that
Ca-
likely
Ca-
that
Canelo-
somebody just about to wail on Crawford.
No,
bro.
he's not. He's not gonna take punches like that.
No, you're
Canelo.
not.
Canelo is a slugger, and that's why I said in the last pod, like when we was talking about that.
I ain't trying to hear that shit because Mario, the only one that picked. I didn't pick nobody because I don't
No,
fuck
I
with boxing like
didn't
that.
pick anybody either.
You didn't?
But no, I didn't.
Okay, my
but
bad.
my thing was
Mario
it was
picked
just,
Crawford for
it,
sure.
it was just the fact
pick
that
Crawford.
no,
I'm
because
going
I
Crawford.
said if you go back and listen, I said that
I listened 12 times.
my blackness will not let me say
Yeah,
that.
That's true.
I heard
You
that.
did say
I heard
that.
So,
You did say
but my
that.
thing is too though. The only thing I'm worried about is Crawford coming up in weight, 2 weight classes, and putting that weight on and still performing.
But how
Rod
long
really
has it
come
been?
alive when we talk about that boxing though.
How long has
Yeah,
it
because
been?
I don't fuck with football.
Hey, this might need to be a boxing podcast because this nigga.
I got some more news about that too, though. As far as Crawford,
we don't want it. So
nah,
nah,
bro.
bro.
that Crawford shit, they it's a rumor going out right now that Canelo said that he want the ring to get cut down. Y'all seen that?
Cut down?
Yeah, he
'Cause
telling them
Canelo-
that
because
Canelo
Crawford
fights-
can move.
yeah, he don't want him to be able to
Canelo
move
fights
like
in a
that.
phone booth.
What? Why the fuck going to? Anyway,
Nah,
never
they
mind. You
seen
know
that
what?
shit.
You know what?
I'll send it to you. Though.
Hey, I'm sorry. You ain't
This
got.
shit ain't just
I don't
no
care about
lie,
that shit
man.
like that. Danny's notes.
Oh yeah,
Danny's
let me get
notes.
this
yeah,
shit out.
this section is called
'Cause-
"In Danny's Notes."
And we could have had a whole other pod off the strength of Danny's notes alone. I'm sorry, Danny.
Yeah, this
Go
is
ahead.
only two
Next,
things. This is
next,
only
next,
two episodes right here.
Next.
All right, but he's been at this weight for now 2 years. I looked it up.
Canelo.
No, Crawford.
Crawford.
He
So
should be
this whole
comfortable by
the
now.
longer this goes on, the more comfortable Crawford is at whatever weight it's gonna be. And this is the way weight works in boxing. You can't be over the weight. You can be under the weight. So it don't matter if he doesn't have to balloon up to 168. He can come in at 160 and still be fast.
Yeah,
and fuck
just
you
be
up.
yourself. Just
And,
get it to
and
where you can be
the
yourself.
longer that you wait, the longer you bullshitting with Jake Paul and these motherfuckers that's running, so-called running from you, he's just focused on you.
Yeah.
Did y'all
He
used to
hasn't
watch
fought
the
in a year.
it's gonna
Chappelle
be
show?
a tough fight.
Y'all ever watch the Chappelle show?
It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem for Canelo.
Did y'all
He got
ever
no
watch
more
the
heavyweight
Chappelle show?
with me.
Yes.
All right, so they had like this little skit, right? About I think like a little FedEx skit. And one of the things like, hey, I want to speak to the manager. I am the manager. But something else they said in that motherfucker was, wrap it up, B.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. But I'm
getting
trying to
hit with
produce
the
this
wrap it
pod.
up, be like
Next. So
bought
Canelo
it.
Crawford. What else you got to say about Canelo Crawford? Then go to the next thing on your notes.
I ain't gonna hit you with all the notes.
No.
the
You can,
Crawford-
but we just gotta go through them fast
but the
now
Cra-
because
but the
we
Crawford
priding
thing,
over other shit.
They,
It's not.
they talking crazy about Crawford.
You know, that weight thing is day by day is less of a thing.
All right, who
he
next?
hasn't fought in 147 since 2023.
What's next on your notes?
And that was the Earl fight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the last time
Ever
he fought
since
at
then, he been
147.
going up.
So I didn't know that belt to ass had connotations from Mario about last year's Saints Cowboys. I didn't know that. I learned that from listening to the podcast.
Yeah.
That he can't hear the phrase belt to ass.
All right, next. what else is in your notes?
That's
dog?
a true statement, though. That shit didn't piss me off till that day. It's true. Thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
Alvin Kamara, 6 touchdowns.
And the defense. I was gonna say
Appreciate you.
defense because they
Dak
made
backing it up.
they had Derek Carr looking like Joe Montana.
Montana.
I didn't know we could still say half nigga babies. I did not know that.
He is a half nigga.
I didn't know that either.
And I didn't know how comfortable y'all
He's
was.
mixed.
I didn't. Yes, I did not. I didn't know how comfortable y'all was with all homoerotic stuff. I had no idea.
Hey, bro.
That's Phil, brother.
Phil. It's us.
No,
He
nigga.
say
You wear
it's a
that
whole
jacket
lot
on.
of dick going on around here.
I didn't even know.
This dick is magically
I didn't
delicious.
even know. I didn't know Rod's asshole was different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, but it's Phil, right? Nah, that asshole been different was AD and Rod.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I ain't had shit to do with that.
I ain't
But
had
it's
nothing to do
Phil,
with
though,
it.
right?
Somebody said this shit looked like a prune. Like I didn't know that shit either.
prune?
Like, what the fuck?
A prune or a plum?
A plum.
I don't.
I don't know who that. Who was that?
Oh, spreading open. Spready Gibbs, Canelo.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
What else you got, big dog?
Chocolate meats, and gay Seuss.
Oh,
I didn't know. I like nicknames, but I didn't know he I didn't know he was gay Seuss.
yeah, Gay Seuss, dead ass.
Awesome.
Why he's Gay Seuss? Because we cannot call him Jesus because he's not Jesus Christos. It's really simple.
And Phil spit a bar. He said, "Sometimes the Delulu is the
It's a
Salulu."
Salulu. Hey man, and I cannot take
like
all the
that.
credit
I like
for
that.
that. I
maybe
heard
somebody
that.
else wrote it. He spit it though.
Yeah. I heard that on the Joe Budden podcast, and I heard the one and only Melissa Ford say that. Sometimes the Lulu is the Salulu.
Mayweather there to touch you.
That was that nigga.
Hey, that's me.
That's that nigga.
That's what boxing is. Touches. Touch.
Hey, we back on the dance again?
And
Amarion?
and my favorite from the Friday was that's why I'll be like, fuck Hector.
Yeah. That part. Okay. Yeah.
Good shit. Glover?
This
we didn't
is
get
what
that.
a loyal listener sounds like. Not none of you niggas that just want to just pop up.
I just want to pop up on the pod and talk shit because y'all niggas make it look easy. It's not easy, nigga. I'm extremely demanding, and I want you niggas to know that.
Hey, you know what?
But I play it cool in front of the camera.
I'ma bring you
but
in.
behind the scenes, nigga, I'm a fucking
Yeah,
He's not maniac. Like what is it? What's the word? Maniacal.
maniacal.
He's not maniacal yet, but
The signs are there, nigga. Like nigga, I am insane, nigga.
might be
Like I
on the
want
way.
this shit so bad. Like I
He
feel like
might
we
be
can
on
be
the
fucking
way.
special, nigga. And I won't fucking. Oh, I don't believe in perfection, but I do believe in striving for motherfucking me excellence, nigga. And I'm on these boys' ass.
That was another thing too. Not sorry to bring it back, but that was another thing too about the whole Shador thing was we kind of just overlooked Cam Ward. We overlooked
Nice.
the black excellence that he displayed.
Yes.
He went and got the job done and got the bag, got first,
True.
first
That's
pick.
true.
Third straight, by the way. Third straight black quarterback. First pick in the NFL.
oh, okay.
Looking at
He do
NFL
he do
trying.
deserve his flowers. I will say that he do deserve his flowers. That a whole lot of the Shador stuff put a damper on what he did. So I definitely can go with that. That is a good point to be made. That man did a good job. He went and did what he was supposed to do to secure his dream.
Exactly.
And
0-star.
Yeah.
0-star recruit to first
Yeah.
pick in the
Out of
NFL
Texas.
draft.
Or both of them niggas out of Texas.
he did that.
And we just kind of reduced him to, palatable to white owners.
Yeah.
And I just feel like he was
He
better.
better than that.
That's legit.
He better than that. I can't agree.
That's legit.
This is my favorite Bales bondsman right here. He's my bail bondsman. I actually tell you the truth.
I came and
I can
got
tell
you
you
one
story.
time.
I can tell you story. This is my guy. This is who I'm calling.
I got you, dog.
He don't give a fuck if you wrong or not. He coming.
I'm gonna come over there, man. See, we'll
appreciate
get it
you,
right
man.
afterwards.
That's what's up. But yeah, back to the pod. But those good notes though.
Great note.
Like,
Yeah.
For you to
Things I
come,
wrote down.
You really put us
you,
on with that.
Yeah, for you to come in with that, that's
Yeah, that was nice.
that's a blessing, bro.
Hey, hold on. Time out. Hey, Seuss, if you listening to the pod at this particular point, text me right now. Crisscross applesauce. Krista, Leslie, do not tell him that I said this, please. Or any of Jesus' friends that still might listen even though he's not here.
Oh, we
Gracias.
we checking the temperature.
All right, I'm checking for you, my boy. Took you goddamn anyway.
D-Bates.
Anyway, let's go.
And the good homie Chewy.
I already called D out earlier.
We will see. Well, Phil will see.
Calvin, don't say shit to D.
But yeah, back to the pod. These New Orleans niggas
Did that.
that escaped. I think 4 of them has been caught.
Yeah.
How many got away?
Like 11. Yeah. But what's funny is
11 escaped, 4 caught so far.
I think if I'm not mistaken.
All right, I ain't gonna.
And y'all can fact check anybody watching this or listening. Y'all can fact check because shit changes day to day.
Yeah, keep talking. I'll look it up
But-
right now.
but
What New Orleans prison niggas?
Yeah, but it's
The
fun.
niggas that got caught, they said them niggas in Angola. Nigga, I am not from Louisiana, but I know about Angola though.
That's where you don't want to go. That's where they just leave you on the floor dead and just clean up around you.
Damn.
But these niggas,
Oh fuck.
what was the plan? What's the master plan?
Get out?
Just to get out. That's
That's
it.
a rap song.
I think if
Just to get outside the
yeah,
building.
if it's 11 of y'all, like if it's 11 of us and we planning an escape, if we can get outside the walls, if we can get outside that fence with that barbed wire at the top, then every man for itself. I think that's a successful escape. If 11 were supposed to be there, they ain't caught before, then shit, for more than half of them, that's a successful move. So,
But where are you going with no money?
and with me, I know where I'm going. I can't say because
Yeah.
I might have to go one
Same.
day.
Bro, you ain't gonna never be in fucking prison, Mario.
I hope not.
But you won't get the business up either, though.
Yeah, and I might have to just run. I might have to run before I get to prison. So I do got my spot.
I'm going to Mexico.
Trump will help you get there for free.
Self-deport, my nigga.
That's
say-
the easiest place to go. Huh?
Because the new thing is being sick. Just say I'm sick and I want to leave this country. And
They
they're
like us.
Get out of
They
here.
like us. They outlawed slavery before we did.
Yep.
Nigga said he going to Veracruz.
Veracruz.
Wherever the fuck I want.
Where they shot the mayor down there.
You'll be good. I do
Or lady
believe
running
you
for
will
mayor.
be good. You go anywhere and act like you got some sense, you will be all right for the most part.
Imagine.
So are you saying?
Wait,
No,
wait,
no, I was about to be short than a motherfucker.
Nah, but
imagine,
I'm sure some
imagine
places-
Danny getting out and going to Mexico and selling flowers on the side of the road,
I know a little bit of Spanish. I worked at Poly America.
or standing outside.
I've never
of,
worked there before.
or standing outside of Casa Depot looking for work.
Wait,
Free though, just
let's
free
play
out
this.
here selling flowers, man. You free.
I don't know why y'all playing on my boy Top like that. Like, he not a top-notch mechanic in this motherfucker.
yeah.
Or like he don't wrap cars in this motherfucker.
Nah,
I can do whatever I want. I like the logo too, man. If y'all need some decals, man.
That's one thing I believe
Are
about
you,
my
you fucking with the
people.
Go Homies logo?
Yeah, man.
Man,
Who did that? You did that?
Yeah, me and Chat GPT. In LA. LA
job.
took the pictures. I load them shits in the Chat GPT and put them motherfuckers in the collage.
Hey, it's perfect.
Cuz.
God
We got
is
action.
one. God is one. But yeah, I
We
think
might just have to replace one of the members though.
damn. Like,
Shots.
or reshoot.
Shot.
But yeah,
Just
I
get text.
think our people don't matter where you go.
I've been
you
drinking
can
too
live.
much. Hey, Michelle, don't you hate when you go into the pantry and you can't find what you're looking for? Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
I'm hungry than a mug. It's like, God damn, I didn't want too much, but I didn't want too little.
And what I thought I wanted, and what I thought I wanted, I don't
ain't
really
there.
want. No, what I thought I wanted, I don't really
Oh,
want.
okay. You picked it up and it just
Yeah, it don't.
didn't feel right.
Hey, Michelle, do you want to be on the podcast? Come here real quick.
She looked right at me.
Said, nah.
Nah, I'm good.
Michelle, come here. Hey, put that sack down in that mango. Come here. Yeah, facts. You gonna be on camera. Come on. Hello, YouTube audience, all 45 of you. Come here. This is Michelle. So I'm gonna ask Michelle a question right now, if y'all don't mind.
Go ahead.
Michelle, there's rice, chicken, and mole on the stove. Come here. Why don't you want the rice, chicken, and mole?
It's for tomorrow.
This for whenever.
It's for tomorrow.
What? Why? Why tomorrow?
It's breakfast.
Oh, it's too late right now.
Yeah, I wanted something sweet. I ate pizza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Michelle, everybody. Yay!
Good job.
Great job. LA, come here. I'm on the roll now. I feel the tequila kicking in. Hey, fuck that water and that ice, bro. Come here, cuz. You've been here since day one, and you only been on camera for the first time last time. What would you like to say to the people? Come here.
Photographer.
Where the hoes at?
I don't know. I'm the cameraman.
Yeah, this is
And
Cameraman is
Vital.
I'm gonna be
vital to the situation.
the future cameraman.
word.
yes, sir.
When
This
this shit,
podcast blows up.
yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's go, LA. Appreciate you, big dog.
Speak that into existence.
All right, I'm sorry. Forgive us.
But he's the grip man. What else is behind the script? Yeah, the grip. You know, the guy that holds the shit, the boom.
No,
They
nigga.
call him the grip.
Stop.
They don't call him the grip.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Y'all niggas is not that cultured. Y'all
Just
don't.
shutting you
No,
down.
I'm not
He
coaching.
said-
I don't know.
Bro,
He said,
bro.
"Stop." I don't know.
I just told you a story earlier to where I thought my taste buds haven't worked since COVID until I went to Taste Day Brazil and I started tasting all that Brazilian meat.
So Brazil got
So
good meat.
you don't gotta stop.
Wait.
If he can do that, you ain't got to.
No, well, let me. So Brazil got good meat though.
I don't know. I've never been to Brazil.
But you went to what's it
Cafe.
called?
Texas Day Brazil.
Oh, Texas Day Brazil.
So that is the Brazil of Texas.
No.
What did that translate to? Texas Day Brazil. Texas of Brazil.
from-
They
From
just
Brazil.
cooking meat in Brazilian
from-
ways, brother.
So the meat was good though. The Brazilian meat was good.
Well, that shit was delicious, bro.
Did it melt in your mouth?
That shit melted in my mouth, dog.
That's all you ever want. You want some meat to melt in your mouth.
That meat was doing that, daddy.
See, I'm gonna have to put notes down right quick.
See, here's the thing.
Notes for next week.
See, here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing.
Damn, you got like 10 pages.
It's all you want.
Like, look, it's Brazilian
All
meat.
you can
I swear
eat
to God,
meat.
I swear to God, I would eat that. Like, bro, like I'm gonna tell you, like, I didn't tell all the story for the interest of time. They're like, hey, have you been here before? No, I haven't. Okay, so here, when you go to the salad bar, you grab yourself a plate, and whatever you want from the salad bar, you put on your plate. And then, but what I didn't know, because I'm poor, or I used to be poor, I guess, or just above poor, like, damn, Texas Day Brazil? No, nigga, I just go to Texas Roadhouse. So then I didn't know, as I was sitting there observing and learning, like, I seen this girl come back from the salad bar with 12 plates.
Damn.
Why? I don't fucking know. All you need was one extra plate they can put the meat down on. Anyway, so nonetheless, the food was good, bro. Like, the way that the Brazilians cook their meat, bro, like, what Danny say? We do a lot of, what type of talk we do in this motherfucker? Homoerotic?
Homoerotic.
Okay.
The eye contact afterwards.
So if the only way that I could eat was to eat some Brazilian dick, brother, That's what I'm doing, Daddy.
Nom, 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 nom.
I mean, apparently that's all you quote. That's all you want.
So you
Meats to melt in your mouth.
I know.
End quote.
I know you haven't heard this pod. I know you haven't heard the behind the scenes all the way, but you might have heard it kind of reference in other pods. But I got this thing about Jill Scott, right?
Okay.
And you see how I'm double fisting this microphone, brother?
Lips.
If this was Brazilian meat right here, bro, I'd be chomping this motherfucker, bro.
Oh man.
Damn.
Nigga.
The salt, brother.
You know what? And also, I would like to apologize to Malcolm. I would like to apologize to Michaela, my two oldest children, for what I just did. That shit is gonna look crazy. And imagine being in school trying to rank on niggas. Like, nigga, I seen your daddy sucking dick on a microphone. Like, that shit crazy as hell. That shit crazy as hell.
Down bad.
Talking about that Brazilian.
That's
meat.
okay. I'll edit that part out. It'll just be blurred the fuck out.
Yeah. Power
And then I come back in with, as you call it, waxing poetic about. I'll be on this bitch waxing poetic about how people can survive like off grid. So if you didn't have money,
I could.
I know I could like build a fire. You like we come
got
from
three
the
more
country.
topics to
build
go,
a fire
and
and
we
cook
ain't
some
no
meat.
work.
You'll be all right. So. You know, as long as you don't have to go, you feel like some kind of attachment to where you got to go back to your family right away.
Well, fuck it. Since we here,
I don't know if it's the tequila or that man go over there looking good as hell. I was like, how she peeled that motherfucker so fast? She's, I be slow as hell.
Yeah.
Like what if I peel my own pinky, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
I need a potato peeler.
I got like 3 of those. My girl just bought a new one off Sheen before the tariffs hit.
Also,
that motherfucker Sheen.
somebody said the prison
wait.
wallet was wore out.
Oh, yeah.
It was an actual prison wallet though. That's the thing about it. It's an actual wallet from prison.
I heard.
But it was wore.
But it's just
wild.
some things you don't supposed to be saying.
Still wild.
It was wore out though.
Yeah.
You gotta check your mind before your words come out.
It was wore out.
Okay.
But anywho, good luck, guys.
Yeah, good luck, and you know the ones that still free.
Oh shit! We talking about the prison niggas.
Yeah, because I
okay. My fucking fault, gang.
Because I don't want to be that guy, but shit, you like I said the last time, you know, we do. It's something about black people in America when somebody beat the system, right or wrong,
you
we
with it.
kind of be
You with the shits.
Oh, okay, I see you.
High five.
I'm like, way to go.
Dap.
Definitely Mario is. For sure.
Yeah,
And I love him for that.
yeah, man. I do like to see the system beat.
Talking about
They're
jail.
doing pretty good right now. We'll see how it goes. But
We're out, bro.
yeah.
Prisoners.
On the run, 20
Prison
years.
wallets.
I don't know, man. See if you can make it. If you make it to 20 years on the run, I hope you lived it up, man. It was worth it.
Man, these boys can't. Well, the first 4 that got caught and they make it. What'd you say? 20? They ain't make it 20
One
hours.
of them niggas was in the French Quarters on IG Live. Hey, go snatch that dumbass nigga up.
And another one was under a car sleep.
Yeah, man. God. A bus stop, bus station or some shit. Anyway, yeah, I don't. You know, now that I think about it, bro, like, why did we even think this is a topic for us?
Just real quick, because it's in the news, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man. And I don't even know what these niggas went to jail for. So it's like, do I
Yeah.
really want these niggas to be free?
And that's why I say I
kinda-
don't really want to be that person, but the system got beat, so I'm going to just keep standing on my shit.
It's kind of like when Boosie went to jail, right? It's like, but you just kind of deserve to be there, right?
It ranges, especially Louisiana shit.
Yeah.
You can be there just for some weed.
We lock up in this country more people than the entire world locks up.
The world, Craig.
I've spent my time being mature on this podcast.
I didn't think it was gonna last.
So for the rest of the way, for the rest of the way, good luck, Rod.
We get there how we get there, man.
Go ahead, brother.
RG3, Ryan Clark.
Robert Griffin III.
Buddy tore his hamstring and he's a commentator now.
Yeah.
Shout out to what's his name?
You mean
What's the coach name?
You mean Mike Shanahan ran RG3 into the ground?
Shanahan.
Yes, he did. RG3 had a phenomenal rookie season.
This nigga had one
and
tendon.
Shanahan said, "You know what? I'm gonna Tom Thibodeau you in the NFL, and that's not gonna work."
RG3 had one good tendon, and Shanahan said, "Give me that."
Give it here, nigga.
Or he was just always a track guy
Yeah.
and never should have been playing professional football with them stringy legs.
Because
he
that
got.
didn't happen to Lamar Jackson.
Because Buddy
Exactly.
do,
It's
Buddy do
similar
got
play
legs
style.
like he got legs like mine. You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah. Eventually it's gonna happen. I don't know if it was because, and we not really supposed to be talking about his career, but I don't know if it's because of, he ran so much, but like I say, Lamar Jackson is the most runningest quarterback we ever seen, and he just don't go through that type of stuff, though.
He know how to slide.
Yeah.
This dude also had a sliding deficiency.
Yeah.
Could not slide. And then they put a big beefy brace on his knee that made it almost impossible to slide.
Yeah.
He got
It just didn't last long.
he got slid all right.
And they had drafted Cousins behind him, so they didn't necessarily have to.
Yeah, that was the contingency
anything.
plan.
But talking about sliding, guess who slid his ass? Ryan Clark behind his views on the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese file.
Yeah.
Let's get into that first. How do you guys feel about the foul itself?
The play, when I was watching live, the play itself, when it happened, I said, "Oh shit, Caitlin Clark can be the GOAT. She don't give a fuck no more. She don't give a fuck no more. She just pushed Angel Reese down. To me, that was a big moment in the WNBA and for Caitlin Clark's career where I said, oh, okay, she not pussy no more. She gonna stand up for herself. Like, she saying, nah, this shit ain't happening like that no more. Because with how the play occurred, there was a rebound came off. Angel Reese pushed Caitlin Clark's teammate in the back, got the rebound.
She did.
Boston.
Yeah, Boston. She pushed her
She
in the
did.
back.
She pushed the shit out of that girl.
pushed her, got the rebound. And Caitlin Clark saw that and looked at the ref like, hey, what the fuck?
That's my teammate.
And as soon as Angel Reese thought she had a free layup, she came and swiped her shit and boom, pushed her down to the ground. When I was watching, that was a hell yeah moment for me because of competition in basketball. And then the shit just got turned into something it wasn't supposed to go to. In my opinion, they ruined a great moment for Caitlin Clark.
Okay.
Damn,
Gotcha.
RG3, chill out.
Now, did you see the play, Danny?
Yeah, from the front, it didn't look like much. It looks like she just swipes the ball down.
Yeah.
But then you see another angle from behind her, and she did.
Yeah.
Shove
She
her
wanted
to
her
the
to go
ground
to
with
the
the
ground.
left
She
hand.
muffed her ass.
But with the part
A muff
that
gotta
I
be across your face.
thought was a growth
Oh,
moment
shit.
was Boston actually fucking protected her that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
The last time she got shoved in the back. She should have let her lay on the ground.
Yeah.
Like, not this time.
Get up,
Yeah,
bitch.
hey, so they all growing. All
Yeah,
these ladies are growing.
Yeah, I think it was a good sports moment, really. But,
But we
So-
live in this racist ass country.
Facts. So the foul itself, you guys feel like the foul itself was okay?
that was part of the
Flagrant,
game.
within the
ended up being a
basketball.
flagrant.
Yeah, and it ended. It's supposed to have been a flagrant foul, all that shit. But
Yeah, like
it
I'm
was part
Mario.
of the game.
Yeah.
If I'm Caitlin Clark and I'm watching Angel Reese go for a rebound in the back of old girl, like you elbow on the back of the neck type shit, and it's like, hey man, hey, that's unnecessary, bitch. That's my teammate. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what she's supposed to do.
I like that type of shit. I like that type of shit.
How y'all feel about Angel Reese's reaction?
Angel Reese's reaction was okay.
warranted.
Like,
It was
bitch, you
warranted.
just pushed me down.
I didn't have no problem with
I ain't
that.
got no problem.
It was warranted.
Yeah, I know, just like a woman. I know I was wrong in this situation, but don't come back and be wrong to me.
Yeah, they was getting down. It was some real competitive shit.
Say that again, Phil.
I know I was wrong in this situation, but don't come back and be wrong to me.
Who does that? Who does that?
My girl. And you know what's so funny about I'm texting my girl right now, so I cannot wait for you to watch this part of it. And you know what the fuck you texting me about right now while I'm on this fucking podcast. Motherfucker. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But unfortunately, the shit got turned when RJ, which it was gonna get turned anything.
And I shitted on her too. Hold on. Let me tell y'all what I said. No, I'm playing. Go ahead.
No.
Because anything between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark is gonna turn racial. Because in my opinion, the WNBA injected a bunch of racial fans with the race baiting between the beef of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. They could have covered that shit totally different.
My chance to argue with Mario.
Okay.
I think it's just the country we live in. I don't think the WNBA did that. I think every
He beat me to it. You
every
motherfucker.
situation that
He
we
beat
come
me
across where anybody who's
White.
white going into black spaces or
Yeah.
black going into white spaces
Yeah.
is gonna get these reactions. You're gonna have a bunch of racist white people come through, and then black folks are gonna be sensitive to it because it fucking affects us.
Yeah,
Shit.
it affects us.
And
And
then-
we not doing that. We gonna show support for Angel Reese, but
Yeah.
that's as far as it'll go.
And then you also, get into your bag. The white people gonna champion Caitlyn because all the things she did in college.
Mm-hmm.
She not.
Yeah, she is the accolade she got in
but
college.
she-
She
but
won
not
the
piggyback.
NBA.
Nobody gave a damn until Angel Reese.
Oh, nigga. Everybody that likes hoop champions Caitlin Clark because she's nice.
Yes.
But it's something about the others that's like I can't.
She's ghetto.
I can't quite. No, not Angel Reese. I can't quite put my finger on it as far as why the others fuck with Caitlin Clark so much. Because the thing about just anybody that's outside of the others, we can recognize that like Caitlin Clark is an
She's
extremely
amazing. She's
nice
amazing.
hooper.
It's the
She's
Iowa
amazing.
part. It's the Iowa
She's
part.
Pistol Pete.
I also get to that bag too. But
Iowa's what you want to call it?
It's the whole like persona of being this workman type
Blue
person.
collar.
And blue collar.
And we're missing one extremely important word.
She's the whitest of the white.
It starts with a W, and he said it. There's an adjective.
She's the whitest of the white. So
You got this white girl hooping at this level.
in a quote unquote.
Oh, that's why.
In
say
a
that shit.
in a
Say that
quote
shit.
unquote.
I'm finna. That's why for me that okay, I'm gonna put it in a term of comic book movies. So whenever black people with Black Panther or Hispanic people with Neymar and Wakanda Forever talk about representation matters, that shit matter. Because you can see how a white fan base that probably don't even fuck with the WNBA because it's been
They don't.
black lesbian players playing for however long. And then you got this white girl who you hope is straight, but she's probably lesbian too. I shouldn't say that.
You can say what you want.
No, I can't say what I want
you can't.
because
You definitely
it's
like
all-
this
it's all
our
opinions.
shit.
This is our shit.
It's all opinions.
that's true. I like the ownership, our shit. Jesus might be up. Anyway, no, I'm joke because Adrian did good too. And Aaron. Anyway, so we don't know who's gonna be here. Everybody does good. You niggas made me lose my thought, or is it the tequila that just said, "Man, fuck your thought, nigga. Talk about Diddy again."
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
But
No more Diddy.
But is it you asked?
Hold on, Mario. I'm here.
Okay,
I'm here.
Oh, you got it.
I'm here. I'm not.
Lock in.
Talk to me, Mario.
You asked because is it because you have this white girl that's playing so good?
I'm on the
and-
spectrum.
The black league. Quote unquote.
Maybe, but I don't think so.
Okay, so then you got all these people that like when it comes to representation, they like, yeah, Asia Wilson is nice, but she doesn't represent me. Skylar Diggins Smith is nice, but that's not me. Sabrina cool, but she not nice like them. Caitlin Come, she has the chance to be better than all of them. Only because of my more decided to go find God.
Yeah.
So like representation matters. So for them. So my thing is like I don't understand this. Well, nah, I lied. I do understand why they feel like representation matters for them. But like whenever somebody else is black or brown or whatever wants representation, it's like, I know the Silver Surfer can't be a woman. I know James Bond can't be black. Like the fuck is you talking about?
Ariel definitely cannot be black.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because it matters. That matters.
Can y'all
so
imagine?
much.
Can
That's
y'all
crazy,
imagine
dog.
what like in the oh shit in the Little Mermaid, the animated version, with the white one with the red hair, when she hopped out that pool or the water? Can y'all imagine what she smelled like?
He's a dolphin.
Wet dog, cuz.
A sea animal.
Y'all niggas was right there with me too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I knew where you was at, but I just.
Oh, we
did
laid in the
something
pie too. I can get all my stereotypes off.
different. Okay.
I mean, no, I'm finna do it right now, but let y'all go. Like, I'm just letting y'all know. Matter of fact, I'm finna shut the fuck up the rest of the way. But anytime I got something ignorant to say, I'm just gonna say it. Like,
But to dial it
Nah,
back,
you
but-
niggas carry this.
But to dial it back,
dial it back where?
to where we was getting with the RG.
RG.
Oh,
Ryan
yeah,
Clark.
okay.
That's where we was starting with Clark and Reese. But RG3 had some things to say, and I don't really appreciate the fact that he made it seem like it was. I mean, it could very well be hate or a very strong dislike that Angela Reese has with Caitlin Clark.
On the court.
So what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? But he made it out to be it was hate, and also possibly she was going to lose her job because she was about to steal off on this girl.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
When we all know how emotional sports can get,
Yeah.
and this he didn't give Angel Reese enough credit to have enough sense in her head to say, "Hey, I'm not gonna put my hands on this girl."
Right.
But I am gonna get in her face.
Yeah, I am gonna get in her face
Yeah,
and
'cause
tell
I'm
her,
gonna
hey,
let you
you
know I
pushed me.
appreciate that
Hey,
shit.
just
pushed
like I did in college doing this shit right here that
Yes.
she did to somebody else. Yeah, I'm finna get
Yeah,
this girl
I'm
in
gonna get
face.
in your shit.
But can I do I have you guys' permission to ask Robert Griffin III a question?
Go for it.
I forgot my question. Goddamn tequila, motherfucker.
She give me drinks to drink.
Damn,
we
it's,
drunk
my
them.
ADHD is
drunk.
kicking in.
The biggest problem I got was him playing victim after you had your girl in the video.
Sipping
Your
tea.
white girl in the video.
Sipping tea.
Sitting
Sitting back there with
Guess
her legs
what?
crossed.
Like I said about Diddy, that's the price of fame. That's the price of you putting your face on the screen.
Yeah.
He didn't bring your girl into this. You brought your girl into this.
And then one thing, so on the flip side of that, you had Ryan Clark give a rebuttal. And, one thing we, especially the good homie Phil, always have a knock on with Ryan Clark is he talks in circles. But with this situation,
Long-winded quit. He's straight to the
got
point.
to the point. He got straight to the point. And there's also backlash behind that because there's a divide. Because you have black people with Angel Reese, you have white people with Caitlin Clark. So now when it comes to
Then you have black
RG3,
niggas like RG3 with Caitlin Clark trying to disrespect black women.
yeah, so now you're going to have RG3 versus Ryan Clark, and you see where RG3 is, where he's taking it. He's with them.
Yeah.
Then you got Ryan Clark, he's with us.
Yeah.
So now there's another divide within a divide.
And RG3 act like he can't
They make a
understand.
movie like that, like Inception or some shit like that. Anyway, go ahead. It's the tequila. So, I'm sorry.
He act like he can't understand right now
Who?
as far as the RG3. He act like he can't understand the racial implications on what he said as far
I
as
don't think he can.
He probably don't.
because he ain't ever called out the hate that Angel Reese has been receiving since
Exactly.
people even figured out who the fuck Caitlin Clark was. Like I say,
You definitely knew who Angel Reese was before Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin Clark was good too. Caitlin Clark was who
Very
she
good.
was
But until her
from day
junior,
one.
Yeah, until her junior and senior year, you didn't know who
Yes.
she was until she came across LSU.
Until
Well, a little bit before that because she was busting people ass. Her junior
well,
year,
if you
like,
was-
kind of
if
like
you
wasn't
was
trying to
playing
defend
yeah,
it.
but I don't think
But what
most
helped
of the
catapult that shit was the
And if all these people, all these WNBA fans knew who Caitlin Clark was before the whole Angel Reese shit, then the WNBA would have been in a better place before the shit happened in the first place, you know? So I just feel like when the shit happened between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, that spawned a type of fan base for Caitlin Clark that they might not be able to undo. And most of it seems like, you know, it's a lot of racist shit coming out of that side as far as the people who support Clark. The people that like ball can't sit up here and say that Caitlin Clark might not be the best player we ever seen.
I feel
that's
like
obvious, but
I felt like some of Caitlin's fan base is going to be extremely disappointed because their values align, hers don't.
oh yeah, hers don't.
And they're going to be extremely disappointed
She
when they
been
find
shooting
that out
that
about
shit
her.
down since day one. She only care about basketball.
They're doing
Like-
an investigation right now too into the comments and the people that put the racist comments out. The NBA is doing the WNBA is doing an investigation.
Yeah, they need to check that because before long, if they let the fan base continue to rise in the direction that it's going, it could be dangerous. There could be some dangerous stuff for.
And
You-
what
yeah.
we're trying to say to RG3, hey,
Yeah,
bruh, comment on the sports.
Yeah.
Don't comment that
I don't
this
hate
black woman hate
Yeah.
this white woman whenever there's already this.
And then when it's
That's what I was just
situation with
saying.
all these
and
racist
then it's
people.
okay for. It seems like why is that okay that he can say a black woman can hate a white woman, but
Yeah,
America won't let that go the other way around.
yeah, because Caitlin Clark don't like her back. You know what I'm saying? She probably hate her back.
So the
It-
same
And
feeling
it's
she.
good for the,
it's
that's,
good for the
that's
game.
the whole crux of the problem. This is good for the WNBA
yeah,
that there is this battle.
Yeah.
Between, and it's good for them, even though it's racist people in there and racist. It's
but
eyes on
they
them.
don't hate each other because of their skin
Hold
tone.
on. No. This is what I wanted to say earlier before. Yeah, nigga. Hey, nigga.
You beat
Field
him.
one. Yeah, nigga. I don't think they hate each other. I think it's a situation as far as where, like, okay, whatever RG3 might have been attempting to pick up on, it's not directed towards Caitlin Clark, but it's like, it's directed towards her fan base. It's kind of like how me and you being Cowboys fans, right? Like, people don't necessarily hate like Stephen A. Smith said all the time, I don't necessarily hate the Cowboys. I hate the Cowboys
fan base. Yeah.
Same thing that comes in play with the Lakers, Yankees, Real Madrid, whoever the fuck. Caitlin Clark has a Dallas Cowboys type fan base that can make her easy to hate if you were outside looking, or if you just don't appreciate hoop. It's kind of like the same thing with the Patriots or Tom Brady or whatever. It's like, this motherfucker is extremely good. Kobe, Shaq with the Lakers. These motherfuckers are extremely good, so we hate them off the strength of how good they are compared
They
to just
beating
who
our
they
team.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, so if Angel Reese has any hate in her heart, it's just those extreme fans. It's like, because I can't even just hoop and play this game I've been playing since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So so that's why I believe RG3 is wrong. If there's any hate anywhere, it's not because she hates Caitlin Clark as a person, as a woman, as a WNBA person, as a human.
Could be what she represents as a fan base.
Not her. Not her.
She's
But-
been framed as the villain,
yeah.
That part.
She's been framed as this villain, and like,
and that's the
she don't hate what Caitlin Clark
Product.
represents. It's the people.
That represent her, I guess.
And-
But-
Yes.
Yeah,
and
okay, that's what I was trying to
Yes.
And
say.
that's
for the
and
most
that's
part.
the whole thing with like this subliminal shots that America gives to between white and black people. If the person is bad, just like Wizard of Oz, I don't want to take it there, but you have two witches. They both witches, but one's black, one white. Of course, the white one is going to always be the better person. And in this scenario, we can see these are pretty much the same people.
Yeah.
They love the game.
two
They
great
want
players.
two great players. They want to be the best in what they do. But you have one that's white, one that's black, and then black is going to always be vilified.
Yeah, and there's got to be some animosity about that. It's just, she can't just be a great player and people judge her for what she does. She's got to play this part of the villain, and Caitlin Clark is somehow the hero.
Yeah. She's
in
gonna
this
say the lead.
whole this whole American melting pot and entertainment show that we watch called the WNBA, and it's like, why do I got to be the villain?
And they already painted her as the savior of the league.
Yeah.
So It's that too.
Meanwhile, she's part of it too. Angel Reese is part of it
she's
too.
part of it. She's
part of bringing
a
this shit
big
up,
part
too.
of the reason that it's coming up.
But her part is fucking villain.
Yeah.
Like they always talk about Magic
Somebody
and
to hate.
Bird.
Yeah.
And hip hop is Tupac, Biggie. Because it's like I don't know if those artists or the people I just named, do they get as big as they get without the other?
Yeah,
Yeah, some people thrive in that position too. The
Yes.
villain part, like
Yeah.
Draymond Green or somebody.
Hey,
But
this-
you don't.
and
Everybody
a
don't want
part
to be
of
in
it
that
is
position.
that nobody, like even RG3 didn't say, like Caitlin Clark filed her, pushed her down, and then
Flagrant.
she flagrant filed her, and then he said Angel Reese hate her. You know,
He's-
like what the fuck?
And he
So-
said
so-
it more than once.
Yeah,
sure.
like he like she was the one that got flagrant filed, dog.
But-
So not to go ahead, go.
So with the things that Ryan Clark said about RG3 being disconnected from the black culture, do you guys
there we
agree
go.
with that?
That's what I was going next. As far as all right, Ryan Clark basically said, since you don't come home to a black woman and in 2 of your marriages you chose white, you don't have these conversations about what Angel Reese is going through as a black woman in this country. Where do you brothers stand on that?
I think it's probably some truth to that. I think he act like it's some truth to that. And then when they was, going back and reading his tweets and going back watching videos,
Them milk tweets.
yeah, all them milk tweets and shit,
Yeah,
shit is in his head. He down
did
bad
that.
about that milk.
Yeah.
He down bad about that milk. So he probably doing anything to get that head at night. So
This nigga think he Homelander.
Boy,
he got to have it.
He gotta have that milk.
He got to have that
Homelander
shit.
want the actual milk though.
But yeah, but I mean, but there is some substance to that, right? Because if
Substance to what?
what Ryan Clark said, if you don't come home to a black woman and you have always, I ain't gonna say always, but your last 2 relationships has been with someone white, you can't really connect with what's going on.
I won't say coming home to a black woman. I would say connecting with your black roots. You a black
Yeah.
man. You got a mama.
That's the perfect way to say it.
You got a mama. You got a whole side of the family that's black. If you
Both
can't-
sides. Your mom and your daddy
yeah,
black
yeah,
nigga. You
really,
full
yeah,
nigga.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
so-
a full nigga.
So let's get to it though.
So like you, like I say, side of your family, but your family on that side is black. You might be spending time with, you and your wife made a family.
But I believe his daddy was in the military, so he's a military kid. So he might have been able to bounce around from base to base and not just be engulfed in black culture
Yeah.
like that. So
And that's what I was gonna say, because he might embrace, he might
I
really
won't-
embrace
I won't-
his wife's side.
Yeah,
of
I
the
won't
family.
say and that's why I say it's not about coming home to a black woman.
it's about your upbringing.
It's
really.
about your upbringing and like whether you really or not fuck with your black folks. He act like in a way that he trying to distance himself from his black roots.
But what if it said he don't fuck with his family and he fuck with his wife's family?
He fucked with his family, dog. I just feel like it's the same situation with Saquon Barkley. Like some niggas, they don't have the privilege. Some black people don't have the privilege of growing up or learning after they get older about just like what this means to be a black American.
Yeah, he
and
need
I
to go
think
to
I
his
think
family
RG3 is
reunion.
one of them niggas. If I remember correctly, his daddy RG2 was a military man. Blah blah blah, et cetera, et cetera. So like you don't really understand what it is to like what that plight, the black plight
Yeah.
is. So you don't really understand to know. And then like since you always been better than everybody else at football during your time, you've
You
never
always was
been
propped up.
Yeah, you never been burdened with trying to understand that shit. And that's the same way I feel about Saquon Barkley. So your girl can your now wife, baby mama can be on Twitter a couple of years ago saying all types of shit about this, or for Saquon personally as a person, you don't see what's wrong with you close to aligning yourself with Trump and thinking you going to go play golf with him is the same as playing golf with Obama as a minority in this country is the same thing, and it's not, my nigga,
not.
because
It's
you are
different.
just that disconnected from your people.
Yeah. And
It's a lot
what's
of black
hurting
people,
us
though.
and go ahead.
It's a lot of black people though. It's not just your closeness to white people or anything like that, but it's a lot of black people that follow that Trump shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some more shit that might fuck with you, Mario. When we talking about Shador Sanders, I believe Dion is a Trumper,
Is a
man.
Trump supporter. I wouldn't be surprised.
I believe he is, man.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because
and
then I mean Trump always saying nice shit, even with all that shit that went down. I saw that.
I saw a post that he follows like the whole Trump family on it.
Yeah, and Trump came out saying how it was a travesty of what happened to Shador and all that type of shit.
And that's a strong black man who was in black culture and got black parents. Is we're not a monolith in that situation. I got a problem with RG3 with the milk talk.
Yeah, that milk
and
talk.
This is
Like, it ain't
whole,
about.
It's a whole like fetish thing.
Yeah,
like,
it's a fetish thing. It's not about the person no more. It's about us skin, bro.
And it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And you put her in the video, which she didn't need to be in the video.
And your kid came in there, like it was. We know how the internet is, and it's fair game. Everything's fair game, pretty much.
Yeah.
But you had your wife in there, your kid, your little one came in there. So Ryan spoke on what he seen. And then RG3 came back and saying, well,
You crossed the line.
Yeah.
No, you crossed the line when they walked in the room in front of that camera.
While you was talking that shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like RG3 he wants to have no awareness, and he wants us to be okay with that. And you know, if you come out with bullshit, we gonna say you on some bullshit. So you know, he can't have it. I think he just can't have it both ways.
You aware now, motherfucker.
Yeah, you aware now.
But RG3, just go ahead and tell us you're not making no money and you need a bigger check from ESPN, brother.
Yeah,
we know we've been cutting jobs. You don't work no more. Oh well, that's it.
That's part of it. He need to get the trolling so he can
You got to build a platform.
yeah, build a platform. He finna have a podcast soon too.
I think he didn't
He do
think,
got a
think
podcast
that shit
out
through.
of the pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think he trolling.
The guy here will say anything the fuck he want on this podcast. But like I said, why the fuck was your wife in that background? Like you said, sipping tea. Why?
And it was purposely. Like he said, come on in.
Yeah, they don't.
It's a little bit too on the nose, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, RG3 don't know no fucking better. Nigga dumb as shit, bro. All you know is football. I'm sorry. I don't know if you. No.
I would say go hang with your family. Go hang with your daddy. Like go hang with your mom and daddy.
That's not true. That's not
see
true.
what they say for real.
That's not true.
You don't think his mama
no.
Kerr?
No. I think for RG3 to be in the position that he is in, he had to learn that from somewhere.
Yeah.
And it wasn't come from just, I like white girls or black girls didn't like me when I was growing up.
No.
That nigga, that shit was instilled in him. And like, since I know that his daddy was in the, oh man,
but he came out black as hell.
Hold on, no.
He black as hell.
Yeah, his skin color, yes. But and I wanna choose my words carefully because I know that our good homie here is a military veteran. But sometimes with black men who find themselves in military service, some of them don't understand the burden or the privilege that we carry that's on our shoulders of representing black America. And for RG3 to have the opinion that he has, I don't think that it was instilled in him by his community, his father, or his culture. They're like, hey, same way with Saquon Barkley, that you represent black America as well as yourself. Mm-hmm. And I think that's something that they might run from because they are privileged to think that way as athletes compared to where the good homie Danny here, military veteran, mixed, right? Biracial.
Yeah.
But since he wasn't a gifted NFL caliber athlete, he had to deal with what everyday black Americans go through.
For sure.
So he did not have the privilege of a RG3 or a Saquon Barkley to just be fucking ignorant to the plight of black Americans. He had to live that shit every day because he suck at sports.
Damn.
Truth be told.
But I ain't gonna say he sucks or whatever, but it's just like if you're not Saquon or RG3, it's like you really have to deal with the reality
that's a
of
brash
who
but
you
true
are.
way to put it, though. You know, like if you don't, if you're not that caliber, you might play sports or you might play at a decently high level. But it is, I would guess, it's levels to get you up out of the ghetto. You know, getting out of the ghetto with this one or whatever. So, you know, that with that saying comes a lot as well. Is, you know, it's a lot of bullshit behind that. So
You'll be shielded. You'll be shielded
yes,
from all of this if you got something to offer.
yeah.
It's a all nigga podcast.
Hey,
Nigga. Everybody at this table can say nigga.
All right, let's go ahead. Take a break or push it forward.
Push it forward, big dog. Unless y'all got to use the restroom. I just went.
Yep.
Hey, we taking a briggity break. All right.
Let's get to this rap beef, brother.
Yerp.
I am thoroughly, pleasantly
Would you say entertained?
entertained, enriched. I love it. I
do too,
love it. Hip hop is a sport.
Yeah.
You know, since the last pod we had, there's at least been 11 diss tracks going back and forth between Joey. It was Joey out here by himself for a minute.
Yeah.
I think right now he finally got some backup.
Yeah.
But it was pretty much Joey versus the West Coast.
Yeah.
Because the West Coast niggas ain't having it.
Yeah, they not having it, but
Like keep our name out your mouth.
yeah,
Need
Joey
some
ain't
backup.
having it either.
So originally, well, the biggest part of the back and forth is between Joey Badass with Ray Vaughn and Daylight.
Yeah.
We all know Daylight is a battle rapper,
Let's just stick to battle rapping.
and he also wrote for Drake. He helped Drake out a lot.
He did that.
And you know, Ray Vaughn is up and coming. You know,
He can rap.
and he can rap.
Should do it all.
The boy can really rap.
But one of them niggas should only stick to battle rapping and writing for other niggas. I'm sorry, go ahead. I heard one of them songs, but go ahead.
But you got from the West Coast, you got AZ Chike, Ray
Or
Vaughn,
ass cheek, as Joey say.
and Daylight. Reason popped in just because his name was brought up in one of the
Yeah.
tracks.
In a clever bar.
It was very clever.
He didn't shit on Reason, but he put it out there. He used Reason's name to get a point across.
Anyway, but go.
And you know, I
Rod trying to set this motherfucker up, and we just keep on going. My man, dog.
and I give kudos for Joey for holding his own.
Yeah.
He really has been holding his own. And Joey, where's your help?
Yeah.
Like some legit shit. Like I don't know this. Who was this that came in?
He
But
got
the-
CJ Fly, which is off of Pro Era. He did something that was not well received.
and
though.
nobody cares about niggas that's on Pro Era.
Yeah, nobody cares about the guys that's on Pro Era. I like an hour before we got here.
CJ Fly. But he dropped a good ass song though, didn't he? But nobody cared about who. It's somebody that dropped. I heard some shit earlier. I was like, oh, that shit nice, but I can't think who it was. So.
it was this guy Kai Cash. He
Kai
dropped
Cash,
something.
that's who.
Okay.
Kai Cash was nice.
His was pretty good. CJ Fly helped out, and like I say, around 6 o'clock, one of the guys off Pro Era named Nick Caution dropped a diss track aimed at Ray Vaughn.
Huh?
Nah.
He didn't say. He said
Yeah,
disc.
This, yeah.
And then he went to
Sometimes I
this.
fuck up.
good job.
But yeah, Nick Caution dropped a diss track on Ray Vaughn, and I thought it was it was kind of scathing. Like he had some shit to say as well. It's kind of crazy to me that pretty much the battle damn near ended, and now you know if the New York guys want to come in and pile on, that'll just be more points for New York.
But I don't like that because if you wasn't here in the beginning, because this shit been going on for about 2 weeks roughly.
Yeah.
Don't come in on the back end when everybody done got their raps out.
Yeah.
Now you want to step in and say some shit.
Yeah.
So you can put your name out there.
They definitely let them spin all their shit on Joey, and
Yeah.
then a couple guys came
Yeah.
in and as reinforcements at the end.
No, that's cleanup work.
Yeah.
You up here trying to clean up after the job been done. But not to keep it, keep it short. I love this shit. And like you've been saying so many podcasts, this whole not to bring it up again, but this whole Kendrick and Drake shit made niggas come out and start rapping.
Yeah, it did. It changed the climate of hip hop.
And with that, we get music that we want to hear, that you seeing everywhere. It's not the same old shit that they always play. That I've been tired of for a long ass time. We actually getting some good ass shit that hip hop.
Yeah, it's
real hip hop.
This nigga was talking about Daylight earlier and good ass hip hop. Nigga, please.
Nah, Daylight performed. I think he brought his lyrical ability to the forefront.
I don't know.
He got a problem with
Catching the beat?
songwriting.
Yeah. Like so it's like when it comes to being a battle rapper, I don't even listen to battle rap, so I hear that the nigga's pretty good battle rap and kind of abstract or whatever. But the song I tried to listen to the other day, I don't know what it was. I think he might have tried a video for it and everything. But I tried to listen to that shit the other day. I said, God damn. Like, I ain't even heard Silta Shaka fight the beat this hard. It's like, this nigga is struggling. It was terrible, nigga. I like, and so for me, and then so for a nigga like me who like, you know, of course, as y'all can tell from the enthusiasm from my good brother Rod and Mario, like this is some shit that like really gets them up. So it's like, okay, well, let me go check out people from Coast I don't give a fuck about. And so then I'm listening to him like, damn, Joey Badass, okay, what Raven? Oh, okay, shit, nice. I'm like, all right, let me listen to what Daylight dropped recently. And that shit was garbage.
Yeah.
God damn it. I checked out.
Yeah. If we
Because Daylight's so fucking trash at making a song. Like, I heard that you nice at battle rap, but like just trying to make a song that's like that's palatable, nigga.
Notes.
That nigga is garbage.
Yeah,
the shit sounded bad.
Yeah, I won't fight y'all.
I turned to, I said, you know what? I don't even want to hear this beef no more because the nigga is not good at making a song.
A song. That's the problem.
Terrible.
He's not good at making
With a
song.
capital T.
It's a whole different lane. That rap battle shit is like straight YouTube.
I know. And that's where he need to stay. Straight rap battling. Let Rayvon and Joey get to it. We was thoroughly entertained because like these niggas can give you some bar exam and also make a good ass song. And use like a 50 Cent back down or use a hit 'em up beat. And the shit sound good in the motherfucker. But that shit that you did hit, my nigga.
Yeah, he tried to go with the like I guess hit centric sounding song with one of his last ones.
But he's not a hit maker.
Yeah.
But you also don't argue with niggas with tattoos on their faces either, so.
Yeah, it didn't get received well. And they talking about the mixing wasn't even right on the song. So
It's a lot of shit not right on that song.
He deleted it since then too.
Oh, look at God.
Yeah, he went back and took that shit down.
Yeah, God works in mysterious ways.
But shout out to all the people that's a fan of hip hop.
Not all the people.
And enjoying
not the Daylight
this,
fans.
and enjoying this. Even the Daylight fans.
How can you enjoy Daylight rapping that's not battle rap?
Because the ones that like Daylight, they like lyrical spiracle. They like
lyrical miracle.
They like the
where you was off beat so bad the nigga like couldn't even enjoy your lyrical miracle.
They
I like
the
rap
bar
music.
flips. They like the triple entendres.
Okay, well nigga, just make sure just don't do it. Just do it in 3 rounds and don't do it on the beat. Do it in the crowd on the stage at the Apollo.
Daylight's last 2 miracle songs, he basically just killed the beat. I feel like two songs, damn near acapella. Like they knew what was going on and just like, all right, we just gonna have this much beat.
He would have been better off.
You do your thing.
He would have been better off getting on his notes or his voice memo on his phone and just doing that shit like that compared to trying to rap on a beat.
Yeah.
Because even with them niggas that rap offbeat on purpose with that Bay Area flow, what's some niggas you like, or them niggas from Detroit or whatever, it wasn't even that. I don't know what you was doing, bro.
No, they have the Bay Area and Detroit have a specific style, in my opinion, and they catch parts of the beat that we are not accustomed to hearing people rap on. But yeah, Daylight shit is totally different. He has to get out what he's saying more than be on beat.
Moonlight.
Damn.
Skylight.
Damn, they playing with your name. That's what Loaded Lux just said. They out here playing with your name. Like shit, Joey went and got Loaded Lux. I was gonna let Rod cook it up a little bit, but Joey Badass is clearing this shit.
He is.
Joey Badass is clearing the West Coast. What you got, bring it. Not only is he clearing the West Coast, but he trolling Kendrick Lamar while doing this shit. He say he's what he say? Seen him from afar the way he read that.
Joey is a good ass rapper and a good ass song maker.
I would
Joey Badass is
Something that
amazing on this
Daylight
bitch right
will
now.
never know.
I would have really just liked just to see Joey and Vaughn.
Me too.
That would have been good.
And
Like
everybody
Daylight
else
should have
kinda
never
clear out.
hopped his ass in this beef.
Yeah, Rayvon was the formidable opponent, but and Joey
Yes, true.
was always calling for, like he always was looking over Rayvon head and calling for Daylight, then Kendrick.
Daylight is like whenever Rick Ross got involved in the Drake and Meek beef. Like it was very unnecessary.
But Joey came for Daylight
Yeah, he wanted Daylight
because he flow like niggas from New York.
yeah,
And then he found out Daylight couldn't make a song and was like, you know what? My fault. Ray, where you at?
And Daylight was one of the first people to respond to Joey. Joey was the first person that jumped out. They only battling
Because Daylight has nothing better to do than to try to
protect
rap.
Kendrick Lamar. That's what he has nothing better to do than. So as Rayvon, they
So
came
when-
out here
so
trying
whenever-
to protect Kendrick Lamar.
So whenever Joey Badass talked about West Coast dick licking, he was talking about actual niggas on the West Coast. I
He
guess.
was. He was talking about niggas on the West Coast
Like
that's
Daylight.
trying to sound like Kendrick Lamar, use his
Moonlight.
strategy. And,
Twilight.
And apparently they say Kendrick Lamar talking through them, and the angles that they taking is shit, Kendrick Lamar influenced. And
Kendrick Lamar
Probably
fans
not
or
awaken that
stands?
beast though. She should probably not awaken that beast though.
Joey
No.
Badass?
no, Kendrick should stay where he at. Probably you saying Kendrick shouldn't?
No, I'm talking about them
shouldn't get
talking
Kendrick
shit
Lamar.
about based on the past year.
Yeah, based on the past year, but based on what I just heard, Kendrick Lamar, if he do want some of Joey Badass, he need to wait till this tour is over
definitely.
and get his mind right and come correct. Because the fans
And-
are not with that, like the hip hop people, the people that's gonna really tear it down the middle, they not with this West Coast influence recency bias. You gonna have to come through this bitch and perform. If you can't beat Joey Badass,
Unlike
we gonna
Daylight.
say it. Daylight out of there.
But one thing about Kendrick is
Daylight done. Daylight withdrew from the battle.
Thank God. Look at God.
Kendrick is calculated, so he's not. I don't see him even worrying about none of that shit until after the tour.
Yeah.
And then even after the tour, he's not gonna come out
And
right
they-
after the tour and do
And they
some
say
shit.
with rappers, it's like it's hard to kind of get in beef mode or battle mode whenever you are doing a tour.
Yeah.
They say that's part of the reason why Drake was coming off a tour when he entertained the battle with Kendrick. And then also the Drake and Meek Mill beef. They was like, Meek was at a disadvantage because he was on tour
On
with
tour
Nicki,
with Nicki.
whatever. So it's like, yeah, like, nah, touring and trying to rap beef don't go together. Just wait till you're at home chilling.
Yeah, as
Like
far
Reason.
as a spectator, I would let him
Or Daylight.
come off of the damn tour. You can come off of the tour or whatever, but if you not gonna say nothing to Joey Badass, who out here calling your name, don't make me pull it, sir. Better be wise, because if it would occur, I'm dotting my T's and crossing my I's like will occur. That is for Kendrick Lamar. That is bars worthy enough for you to bring your ass outside right now.
And if I'm
But
Kendrick,
we know you busy.
and if I'm Kendrick Lamar, I'm letting all that shit fly, nigga. I'm in the position of what Drake used to be. Like Drake would entertain any rap beef that came his way. I don't think Joey Badass is a big enough a name, worthy enough fight for you to even come outside, dog.
But the hip hop guys are gonna say you ducked him. If you don't come out here and have some bars and call his name, because he's done that 1,000 times. If you don't come out here saying Joey Badass, I heard that shit you said, I'm gonna say, Kendrick, yeah, you was up for that shit with Drake. But we know this boy here, we hold him in a high regard when it comes to rapping and song making. As for one, not song making, but rapping. I got to bring that back.
Oh, let me tell you, hey, put that in your notes that Mario was wrong again. Nigga, it's
Yeah,
like,
put that in your notes.
Joey,
'cause he's scared. Like It will be a thing. Go
Oh,
ahead.
this nigga.
Yeah,
I'm trying to.
go ahead.
Nigga, it's time to go.
All right.
So you trying to tell me that it's a nigga that has been at the top of his game, whether it's his own pen or other people's pen, and Drake, that people are gonna respect Kendrick Lamar more for going at Joey Badass compared to Drake?
Yeah, some people are gonna respect Kendrick Lamar for fighting somebody, finally getting into a beef.
That's a lyricist.
with
They
somebody
like-
we
Well,
regard
actually-
as a lyricist.
Hold on.
Actual lyrical
Yeah, with
battle.
somebody we regard as a lyricist.
It's time to go. They like Moonlight, Twilight, Night.
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 It's
missed
been another one,
Skylight.
fellas. Cue the Oscar music or whatever the fuck they call that
Yeah,
shit.
but as
Grammy
long as,
music.
as long as Kendrick don't say nothing to Joey Badass, we will know he ducked him.
Yeah.
Here we go once again. It's all over again. We did another show. All right, fellas.
Mario, you better fucking
Hey,
not.
hey, listen. And I said I wanted to do the music first because that shit is going. We
It's
gonna move.
happening.
We gonna move different next time. All right, fellas. Final thoughts.
My final thought is Kendrick Lamar, get your ass outside. When you finish that tour, you better go and write some rhymes for Joey Badass. He called you out. He played with your name. That shit was formidable. He made good songs. Can you beat him or not? If you don't get up with Joey, then you ducked him. In the history of hip hop, you will be known for ducking Joey Badass after you whoop Drake ass.
You got that tone.
So you done?
Are you
My
through?
final thoughts. Free the Genius. On my way over here, I listened to all the songs I enjoyed in my childhood, dog. And it just unlocked something in me. Like, just, you need the remembrance. Like, tap into that shit that you was into as a child or whatever when you was free before the world started to bog you down. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And also, Kendrick,
No.
you ain't, no. Joey Badass is nothing to you, my nigga. Like, not other niggas who's like, oh, he's a nice lyricist, blah, blah, blah. Hey, bro, you are the biggest rap artist in the world, nigga. None of these niggas matter. Go home. Take care of your girl, your family. Don't hit them. Teach your son how to pray, my
That nigga
nigga.
said, "Don't hit them."
That's what Drake said. That's allegedly, bro. And I don't think you did that shit. No, I didn't think Drake is a pedophile. But like, in case that shit is happening, bro.
This nigga trying to stir Mario up.
Yeah,
No,
because
no,
he
no.
came out
Hey,
here about
hey,
some competition.
hey, bro,
Kendrick
bro.
Lamar came out here about some competition.
Bro, did you
He
do your
say-
final thoughts already or no?
Yes.
Okay,
I
so
did.
like,
That's
okay,
a-
so this is not time to go back and forth and argue.
All right, man.
You did
He
your
came
final
out here
thoughts.
talking about competition with Drake. He only wanted competition with Drake. That's all. That is all Joey Badass want.
And that's the thing about it. Drake was big dog. Joey Badass is on TV shows now. That's what what's his name was saying, bro. Joey
Cleared him.
You know what? I just want to get my final thoughts out,
Got jumped by the West Coast. Still standing.
bro. But
All right.
you know what? Go, somebody, go, Danny. Final thoughts.
Go homie, Danny. Final thoughts. You see how it goes down in the last few seconds.
Man, final thoughts, just don't stop learning. Even if you
Gotta run this motherfucker back.
fucking high school graduate, college graduate, keep on going because there's just so much more knowledge. Keep learning, keep you young.
Right on.
Always learn. You know me. Always spread love, give love. But let's not forget, the other day was Malcolm X's birthday.
May 19th.
Let's get black people and brown, because you see what's going down. Let's get all this. Let's get all this this Martin Luther King rhetoric and frame of thinking, and let's get into our Malcolm X bag. Nigga, it's an eye for an eye, by any means necessary. Let's get this shit in.
I was getting ready to
This
argue with you just then, but
This shit
that
is
was good.
This shit. Goddamn, nigga. This is
Anybody can get it.
this shit is ours, just like these white people say it's theirs.
That is true, man. And
Believe that.
especially your blood. Shit, fight for yourself. Don't let nobody be fucking up.
You know what's so crazy? I got the power to mute all the mics, nigga. Kendrick, remember what I said, man? We the good homies and we motherfucking me out because this nigga Mario want to pie for another goddamn hour. Your mic muted, brother. And Mario was wrong. I feel always right. Time will tell.